Wait, where's my candy?
And you're live. Where's my candy?
No, I had candy. Ah, that's right.
Hi,
It's in
man.
here.
I'm Jake. I can't find my candy.
Chocolate-covered espresso beans. It's the perfect candy for
Oh.
gaming.
There you go. Hmm?
True that.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining the stream. All right. So, we are continuing our Stolen Fate adventure path. This is the 4th session. From this point forward, there are going to be heavy spoilers for anybody who is planning on playing Stolen Fate. You need to start at the beginning or not even watch this series. But as we last left off, the group had recovered the 6th Harrow card, and now that they had one of each of the 6 suits of the Harrow, they were magically transported? No, more specifically, the union of the cards magically created a demiplane that they gained the ability to transport to and from at will. And they are the de facto rulers and owners of this region. It is an area with a castle in the middle called Harrowheart. The domain is called the Harrow Court. Surrounding the castle is a very small, dumpy, broke-ass peasant village. And beyond that is a little bit of farmland, and beyond that is forest to the west, lake to the east, desert to the north, and swamp to the south, all surrounded by mountains. And then beyond that, nothing. It's basically a big glass globe. So it's a really little demiplane, but it's theirs. and it is all powered by essentially the combined essence and will of the Harrow Deck, the Deck of Destiny. Because of that, the deck wants to be joined together with itself, so it has created portals for the PCs to go through to fetch the rest of the cards, at least the first 6. And so that is where we last left off. The characters took a week to get settled, so to speak. Since they were just in Absalom in the Grand Bazaar, they had access to virtually every magical item they might need and all the resources they might need, including maybe taking some of the rusted iron wall that was created by the Farragon. I wasn't sure about that, Zarkwon. We might as well take it, I guess.
Yeah, might as well.
So you guys have just like piles of rusted iron in your home somewhere.
Great.
But the way the castle works is there's an extra workout room and crafting room for everybody, so there's lots of room to put stuff in. And during that week, because the NPC Edmond, the cowboy card slinger, is a witch, he has the cauldron feat, which allows him to make potion every day, and one of those potions can be the one that changes your ancestry. So he's remixed his ancestry. So he still looks basically the same, but there's probably going to be more of like a flare of fire when he gets angry or is yelling or something, because instead of fire elemental, Nari, Ifrit, he has Nephilim, and instead of primarily human, he's now primarily Kitsune, whereas previously he had just gotten a blessing of being of having a fox spirit form. That was just taking adopted ancestry. So now he is Kitsune, adopted ancestry, human, versatile heritage, Nephilim. So it's just easier. I didn't realize that I was just missing out on getting, like, he gained 2 additional skills and became master in a lore that he was only trained in just because I changed this.
Wow.
So now he fucking knows demons.
Good.
So I'll point out something that he and Morpheus, Zarkwon's character, did in a moment. We have names for characters, so we don't need to announce our characters. Is there anything anybody else wanted to do before Zarkwon and I act in character with what they worked on together, so we see how the party responds or reacts or blows up about it?
Would this be where we do our week of downtime?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I would like to earn income during that week if I can.
Oh my god, I forgot about the earning income thing.
So I would like to run a con if I can.
Really?
Yeah, just a simple con. You know, I want to sell somebody the. What am I going to sell? I'm going to sell them the Starstone Citadel.
Can I assist him?
I guess you could, but that would be your week of earning income too.
Oh, okay.
So you would just be helping him by giving him like +2. It's not really worth it.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
we can run the same con. Both earn income off of it.
There you go. That's a great way to
It's
do
just
it.
if I succeed and you fail, it means I stiffed you on the deal and I took more than what you earned.
Nice.
So yeah,
love
we're gonna sell the Starstone Citadel to some rube.
That is awesome. If you're convincing enough, investors from Chiliax might try to actually buy the Starstone Cathedral, and if they find out that it was a lie, they might try to kill you.
Whatever. No, this
That happens to
happened
us
in real
every
life.
day.
Somebody, Victor Lustig, once, actually twice, sold the Eiffel Tower.
Nice.
Wow.
All right. So earn income. Do you want to run through it, or do you just want me to go ahead and make the roll?
No, I don't need to roll it. You roll it.
Okay.
I trust you to know how to roll dice.
There's a macro.
There is a macro.
Or you just roll a
Of course
d20 and
there's
look
a
at the
macro.
chart.
First, can I use a mythic point on this and break the game?
Well, that works for that.
Why
You can
not?
do it to re-roll any roll. Can you also do it?
Well,
You
that's to
have-
apply to like a specific thing.
No, it's
Right.
No, I took the demagogue's calling. It's not deception check. It's be coerce, make an
right.
impression, or create a diversion. So no.
Did anybody else take Sage's calling?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I took caretakers for the medicine check.
It's 7 days. Or how many
Thank
days?
you, Zarkwon. You're keeping this
Right,
group
7
alive.
days.
Staying alive.
I can't believe you had
staying
this
alive.
healing spell you never used.
Oh.
Jesus. You just don't need your fucking healing, man. You're too good. You need to diversify. Start punching people.
No, you're fine. Don't listen to him. He's
Critical success.
But it is very satisfying. Punching
Oh,
people.
you mean punching people?
We will come across some shit, and we'll need that extra here, and I guarantee you that will happen.
Robert, you got a critical success? Is that what you said?
I did. I sold the Starstone Citadel to some idiot, and now I need to lay low for a while.
I need to make note of this so that I can create an NPC so they can be pissed off at you about the Starstone Citadel being sold.
Well, let's see if they're pissed off at Pagan too.
I assume you were using some sort of disguise?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
How did you make that say earn income? For
Here, there's a
deception check?
macro.
Oh, I see. In our new macro.
There, you can get it in the chat window. I just put it in there for you.
Hey man, you want to get down on this? It's a sweet deal.
Sweet deal. I found the dumbest, richest guy. Fresh off the boat.
Mhm.
That happens there. And John, are you rolling it too?
Yeah, working on it.
Plus 105 gold pieces.
You gained 105 gold pieces.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Nice.
100. Where the fuck is 105? Oh, it's per. Okay.
Yeah,
that's right, that's per
15
day.
gold a day
Yeah.
for 7 days.
I'm just trying to figure out this macro. The level is our level, right?
Yes, I
Yes.
put our level. It would really be up to Jake to determine the level of difficulty of our scam, but I just chose our level.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh shit.
Hey, you know what? You have this new mythic power called Rewrite Fate. It means you can
All right,
reroll.
Pagan, here's your cut.
No, I'll take the failure on that.
Nine
That's what
silver.
that's what I
Nothing
get for
against it.
cheating people.
No, there's nothing against it. You can use mythic points during downtime. You just get it back every fucking day.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
if you have a week off, you can just abuse them.
Is it in-game days or is it in IRL sessions that mythic points recharge?
That is not clear. It is at the beginning of every game session, but you can still use them during downtime. How do you use them if you don't get them?
I mean, you would have to have had them from the start of the session.
So you have to do a session and do downtime during that session?
Yeah, you normally downtime is a mode of the game, so you're resolving it during a session. Just like I just
Oh.
rolled in the session.
This feels very awkward. Okay. All right. Well, never mind.
Lame.
Hey, I re-rolled it and I succeeded.
All right.
Better than silver.
You added your leaf transformation into that. Great.
Did
So
you
some-
change your proficiency to mythic?
Oh, actually, I didn't do that on purpose. That was weird.
You need another +10 to get a critical.
Yeah, you got a success.
All right, that's fine.
All right. So
But
all right,
you still
great,
gained a lot of money.
great scam, Pagan. We convinced him. He fell for it, hook, line, sinker. Here's your cut. 42 gold. Job well done.
40.
Split 50-50.
That's better than saying 63 silver. Here's your
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Why aren't we doing this all the time?
I don't know.
Oh god.
But you
Zarkwon,
know
I
what?
don't
First drink's on me tonight, buddy.
Oh my god.
Thanks, man.
Like 2 copper ale. Oh fuck.
Drinks
that's-
from
You've
me, pulls
earned
out
it.
the refillable
I
mug.
think I'm gonna like this dynamic between us. We're just gonna keep scanning each other.
Oh man, I'm waiting for him to like sell you some like really expensive cologne or something, and it's just a bottle full of leaves.
It's
called
called El Natural.
it's Eau de Tanuki.
Ooh, it's quite pungent. That's the thing with the leaf thing. It only works on
pheromones.
me so many times. So I start to figure out what the
Smells like
fuck's going
Nuka
on with
balls.
Yeah. Better than Ode de Avocado.
Abahado?
Avocado.
avocado.
The original word for avocado before we butchered it into our language.
Really?
And what avocado originally meant was what the Tanuki is famous for.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh God!
They're balls?
Thank
Yep.
you, Morg, for making that
Oh.
really clear and obvious.
Okay, well.
So what you're saying is balls.
You got some avocados there, my boy.
Quite literally.
Right, a large person is normally 12 bulk. I think that's it. 12 bulk. Okay.
They relevant.
It will be in a moment.
Oh God.
We're not even in a fight, or you didn't go through the portal yet. You're safe. It's okay.
Yeah, that's what you say.
It is what I say. Yeah, that's true.
That's a very skinny large person, though.
Yeah,
I don't know
I was wondering.
what's a bulk in this game.
Well,
Like, how many pounds is a
That's if you're
ball?
going by weight. Because, well, a 10-foot pole could have more bulk than its weight. So I guess it's a combination of the things.
And in this game, Morg, to answer your question, it's variable. A bulk is basically how well it packs. So that could be weight, it could be size, it could be shape, and generally it's like between 10 and 40 pounds. It's not a helpful measurement for most things.
Oh, that's ridiculous. All right.
No, it's very simple. 1 bulk equals 10 light.
Sure. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I get it now. It's nonsense.
Right, it's nonsense.
I carry 50 bulk, which is like 10 light.
I do like that because you don't get the situations like in 5e where I managed to talk the DM into giving my owl barding.
Your-
Rules as
your
written.
owl?
I can put leather barding on my owl.
That's awesome.
Costs 4 times as much as normal leather armor, and it weighs twice as much.
Just like
Poor
roots
owl.
on the
Like
ground.
60 pounds. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's a strong owl.
An owl, tiny creature. So you have their strength. It's their strength times 15 divided by 2 is what they could carry. I don't know. I was a problem
It's
player
nonsense,
back then.
I know. I could see that. I could see you doing Polar Master.
No, I just
That is the compliment.
manipulated rules as written.
God,
That's
here's the system,
how-
baby.
On 5e. There are a lot of. It seems like there are more power gamers in 5e than Pathfinder 2 because the rules sort of scream for being manipulated.
To be fair, it's also because it's a lot bigger. There's a lot more people there.
It's really hard to min-max in Pathfinder 2 because it's so balanced.
Yeah, unless you get a GM that's too permissive.
Or unless you be a goblin swashbuckler.
Yeah.
Yep.
The only way he died is because 3 people almost died, and I had to pick one at random,
And it was a will save.
and it was a will save. Yeah. Like everybody was at like dying 2 or something, or 3 people were. Not everybody.
And you chose the one
alright.
that never used hero points.
That's right. that was your downfall. You had 400 of them, and you used a single one.
Now some random aberration out there has
Could
400
have
hero
came back
points.
to life
It's just
like
Mhm.
100 times.
So you can't take them with you.
There's nothing in Aberrations that says that they die of old age. I still think he should be around.
he's around. Mole's still floating around somewhere.
Yeah,
Cool.
like you just meet him somewhere, and he's like, "I'm like reading people's minds." He could be running scams that way, actually.
I had a party once. They got duplicated. How they doing?
Yeah.
Unless somebody tells him to do something specific with it, Edmond has coded the entirety of the perimeter of the castle in mirror wall.
Cool.
I like
Just cause.
So if we have a
Uh,
week off, Tolo's just gonna like hunt in the forest to gather food, and if he can craft his cookery as much as he wants to, have a refrigerator, freezer, and just like
Hunt in the forest, you
store
say?
food. Yes.
You want to look for the bunny.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean that's the thing, but I'm just generally hunting like deer, whatever the fuck it is.
You
So-
don't understand.
So you're not seeking the rabbit prince.
No,
Okay.
Oh,
no, maybe he'll do that on his like time off or something. I don't know. 2 weeks from now.
this is time off.
Well, I mean like 2 weeks from now. Oh, I don't want to do that now. I didn't get my
It's fine if
goddamn
you do.
knife back.
It's just a series of rolls. Or if you want, we can do the role playing of you being in town, and we do that scenario, like right now. I know you need another weapon, so I don't know how you're going to acquire it. Somebody here could make it. There is the brass dwarf, or you could go hunt the rabbit, or you could go buy a knife, or we could do the scenario you talked about.
I could sell you a knife.
No.
And
I
that
have one in
Um,
this bag.
Don't take anything from him.
Picks it up, turns it, and leaves. God damn it. What dwarf could make, I suppose. You can segue that shit, just make it fast.
Yeah, we can figure out the cost of it later. It could even be a special material if you want something like mithril or silver.
But I want it to be what it had. What he had.
That's actually
That was
fine.
Dawn Silver.
I think it was silver and cold iron. I think you said
was-
hit with that.
Dawn Silver.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I want. If I
I thought Pagan was gonna do the whole Back to the Future thing.
Back to the Future thing.
Yeah, with this
Oh, with the book. Yeah,
playbook.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, kind of a long-term goal.
Oh, that Back to the Future thing. Yeah, we didn't work it out yet.
I was
We
gonna
didn't
say
talk
make
about
out with his mom.
No, the other thing.
The other thing, yeah.
So is it devils that are vulnerable to silver, or is it iron?
Silver for devils,
It is silver. Okay.
pretty sure.
And Tolo has one Dawn Silver knife already.
correct.
Okay. You might want an iron one instead. I'm not saying that there's definitely going to be demons and fae in this adventure, but you are walking into a court that is entirely populated with fae simulacrum.
Look, I'm not gonna tell you to encounter Faye, but you're probably gonna encounter Faye.
When the DM says, you might wanna.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's resist fire. Well, resist physical except silver.
That'd make
Okay.
you like the Witcher. He has a sword for different occasions.
That's his old thing.
Okay, then you can probably just copy the item and change the special quality to iron, and you still have the old runes from the old weapon, or you could buy new runes.
I want the same ruins.
Then are you okay doing that, or do you want me to do that?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
I picked up the wrong character. Maybe you should. Hold on. I'm like, Pagan, copy weapons. There are no weapons here.
Pagan has 2 knives. What the fuck's going on here?
He'd be like, I don't know what to do with these. Although he would, because he has fighter dedication, so he knows how to use all weapons.
Mm.
He just doesn't.
That's good to know. So now, if I was you, can he disarm Pagan?
Uh-huh. Like a motherfucker.
So you can disarm and then use a weapon against him.
That's true. Just occurred to me I could use other weapons that would still work like my staff. I'll have to think about that. Like a Gizarm.
Yep.
Sure. But then when are you going to use your belly?
Or the headbutts.
Just for drumming.
Yeah, or the headbutt. What was it called? Not Butts of Flurrying. I forget what it was.
Hammerhead.
Oh, that's right. I ploy phrase. Ploy phrase. Hi, Vanessa. That one's easy.
Oh, Vanessa's here. She's good people.
Hi, Vanessa. And everyone else.
All right, so I don't know if anybody bothers to talk to Liland, but he does sort of pesteringly ask if people need things frequently, and he keeps trying to offer things like beverages whenever he can.
Oh, I will take beverages all the
Totes.
time. Yeah.
Okay.
Every 5 minutes, I'm like,
Well, then nothing gets cleaned, but he does keep showing up every 5 minutes
There's-
with more drinks and food.
There's empties everywhere.
we just throw the shit on the floor when we're done.
He endeavors to be there before you request something, so it seems like he's always waiting.
He's Alfred
Yeah, Pagan, I could get used to this.
Mm-hmm.
from Batman.
This is the life.
All right, end the game. We're gonna retire here.
Of course,
Yeah,
from
We're good to
Batman.
go.
We don't need to go into an adventure. This is like
No.
this is all I've ever wanted.
Yeah,
know!
we're done.
Unlock the castle. We just retire here. Fuck the cards. We're fine. Good.
So while you guys are doing other things for that week, Morpheus and Edmond are behind closed and locked and magically sealed doors, making lots of banging noises, chanting. There's lots of smells of things burning and herbs, good smells too, not just horrible things. But there's occasional screeching, like otherworldly demonic screeching. And
Pagan, do you
Not
think we
from
should go
me.
check on them?
I don't know. That's pretty. Sounds. Nah.
Here, try this one. It's called a Mai Tai.
Oh yeah. This is your tie.
No, it's Mai Tai.
That's what I said.
Mai Tai.
Oh.
His tie is actually in the drink.
he just starts sucking on his tie.
Yeah.
and Liland is like, another?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
He's very quiet, but he also smiles constantly. It's a little weird. All right. So after that week, let's say that Edmond and Morpheus are, they come out of their workroom. I'm picturing some gold filigree double-sized doors that have been locked for a week, and they come out and. Edmund goes, I'm awfully proud of our work. We would like to present to you the new member of our adventuring party, Rusty.
Rusty.
What the hell have you guys been doing?
He is a rusted iron golem.
Is
Is that to protect the village?
Oh no, he's to take it with us.
that thing safe?
Sure. I mean,
Mhm.
you know, he looks all mean and stuff, and there's a demon inside, but we got it under control.
But
Yep.
does he give people tetanus?
Tolo looks at Zarkwon and they like
Morpheus, I never thought of that.
raise an inquisitive eyebrow in his blind
Damn.
eye. Like, really?
Why didn't we give him like little tetanus claws? Shit.
I thought it was inherent.
Well, I wish I thought of it. I don't know.
See, shouldn't
Give little needles or something.
have locked that door. We got
It was
worried about
fun.
you guys.
I wasn't worried.
It was to keep things in, not you out.
That's fair.
Because of being able to summon shit, this thing cost a total of 92 gold.
Well, that's not too bad.
That's pretty good.
Nothing. That's nothing at all.
He's a CR7 Asmachian effigy, and he has a breath weapon of... Actually, I'll say this in character. And if we need to get through anything that's metal, he can just breathe rust on it, destroy everything that's metal.
Whoa.
Yep. Stay back, Tolo.
Yeah, Tolo does actually step back at the word rust.
Yeah, hey,
Like,
Toad,
like,
can I borrow your knife?
Puts his weapons behind his back.
No, I just have to cut some butter, but I promise I'll give it back to you.
No.
And he's gonna do what we tell it to do.
It does whatever Morpheus or I say to it. It's a restricted casting. I couldn't give him a long list. He's stupid.
What if the two of you are not around? Will he be safe to be by?
Then he'd follow me or he'd follow the last instruction. Yeah, he'd be safe to be near. He's not going to attack nobody. But just don't, cast anything that would disenchant him or eject his soul because he's going to be pissed.
Right.
There's a demon inside.
Oh.
Okay.
We just needed something to animate it, and it was, a lot more friendly than using a ghost or fae or something.
How
Right.
big is this thing? Is it
Uh,
large?
It is large size. It is 12 feet tall and has a bulk of 48.
All right. Tolo wants
Whoa.
to rub the back of it and just like stand on his shoulder. Put his arm on his head. if it's cool with that.
Sure.
I kind of like it. Don't rust my weapons. His little bonk. I bet through that.
It's primarily just home defense. It's a bruiser, and it has the rust ability.
Yeah.
But it's the first golem we got to make.
So he's to take care of the place while we're gone?
It can, sure.
Or do
So
we
it's kind of awakened, like me. Like grabs the thing's head and like fucks with it.
Oh no, you're a lot smarter than this thing. Probably. I don't know, Morpheus, you want to take him with us or you want to leave him here to I don't know, sweep up or something?
We can bring him with. How fast is it?
Fuck, I don't know.
It's pretty heavy. It looks kind of slow.
Do any of you have a speed of 25?
I do naturally, but I have the wand of
Fleet.
tailwind.
Oh, tailwind.
Okay, but that doesn't last all day, so he could say, all right, well, when all is at his slowest, this thing's faster than him.
I guess he'll be carrying me then.
Sure.
He could.
Now it's already carrying me. Throws his hand up in the air and sitting on his shoulder.
He's already carrying.
He's got
me.
2 shoulders, ain't he?
His strength is +6.
He's gonna walk
Oh.
around his shoulders like a cat and just like stand on top of his head, kind of like try to do it. Even though he's a bulky ass cat, just he's gonna try to pull it off. It's gonna be weird.
Like one of those yard art statues, and then there's a cat riding it.
climb up on his head and start kneading?
We had problems with walls before. This thing can get through walls. I hate those walls.
And look at this! And he like hits it with a hammer. This thing resists a lot, including this. And he throws fire at it, and it just bounces off.
Ah,
Impressive.
I mean the fire's good.
Oh, he ain't immune to fire. He'll eventually melt or break down, but he's resistant.
Well, I can work with that.
Okay, so out of character, I'm not sure if everybody was here. I don't think Robert was, but I've read all the gates now, so you guys can choose any of them you want. We had decided after Robert left that the most likely ones to be the most rewarding right up front was the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th. The key... What the fuck is that? I always forget.
Shield. It's a shield.
Thank you. The key, shield, and star. So that was the juggler, the trumpet, and the silent hag.
What are you doing?
And
Cool.
if you guys walk up to any of them, I can give you a description of what you see, and you can roll a skill check to see if you know where it is.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
It doesn't have to be one that you plan on going through for sure. You can just like look at it.
Yeah, I think the keys one allowed us to transport back and forth.
Yes.
The trumpet was the cone of sonic damage
And bonus to initiative.
and bonus to initiative. I thought that would be really good for L.
That
Um,
that traveling back and forth, is that to our plane?
yes.
That would be super handy.
The traveling back and forth for the juggler is any one city that you know of a performing group in.
Yeah, because we can already travel to and from this place. Only to where we
performing
came
group.
from.
Yeah, I thought it might
So
expand
once
that.
we go through one of these, we can't get back to Absalom.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So then that one might be handy because that would take us back to Absalom. I know
Yep.
several playing groups there.
Of course you do.
It's the biggest city in the world, so
Yeah.
I'm sure there's at least one performing group.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. And the Silent Hag can give the bearer +2 item bonus to one of Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion. You have to choose when you pick up the card. And it has the ability to do weird shit. It can make you deaf and make you immune to being flanked. It can cover your mouth with flesh. You can't speak, but you don't need to breathe. It can make you blinded, but you have life sense out to 60 feet. The what the hell did it do? Oh, did we even talk about the epitome for that one?
I don't think so.
No. The epitome is an unsettling statue of a crouching eyeless hag with an open mouth manifest in a small chamber in Harrowheart. This mouth can accommodate most crystal balls. The crystal ball placed within the mouth is enhanced. Its save DC is increased by 1. Its scrying activation can be activated 3 times per day instead of twice per day, and its effects can extend beyond the planar borders of the Harrow Court to target creatures on Galarian. The main reason, I think, was just the bonus to the skills. It's useful.
So you guys want to go take a look at these portals?
Yeah.
First,
Sure.
Robert, did you want to hear what the other ones were? Because you weren't here for that part.
Yep. Sorry, I didn't have a chance to go back and watch it, but I'll do that off there. We don't need to double dip it. I'll happily follow the group to go wherever.
Okay. Okay, so looking through the portals. So the first one, you look through the Arch of Hammers. You observe a forest clearing dominated by a few fallen trees. You can study the plant life in the area and roll a DC 30 nature or appropriate lore check to know where it is. And I don't think any of your character biographies say a specific region that you're from. So you're not from here. So you don't get a DC 15 check instead.
And you said lore would work. Would Galarian history work? I know it's not geography, but there's amount of geography in history because things take place in places.
Please keep bringing that up, but for this one, no.
Okay.
Because the geography of the area is extremely nondescript. It's generic. But there are going to be places that you go to that have things that are historically significant that you might be able to see through the portal. And then you could roll.
Yeah, the only wilderness place I remember being is the Valishmai, which is a jungle in Tianxia.
Looks like Keonan to me.
Looks like a hot, sweaty nightmare. If we must, we must. Do you need to be trained in nature to roll that?
No.
I mean, are we picking this one? Because I was roll nature and own it.
Okay.
Ha! I rolled a net 20 in my untrained
That was
ass
you?
nature.
For a total of 19.
Yeah.
For a total of 19. What the fuck are the okay? So the 19 would have failed, but it would increase your success level by. Oh, it would have critically failed, so it still fails.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Natural 20. For
He doesn't
failure.
see the trees in the forest.
Yeah, you failed with a natural 20. Holy shit, that can happen in Pathfinder 2, boys and girls.
It's actually hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
Never seen that before.
That pine looks like a dogwood.
Look at this beautiful ocean.
Yeah.
Right. No, those green things, that's just part of the waves farther away. Sort of squint, you can see.
It's just algae. I don't know what I'm talking
And
about.
Tolo's over here. Oh, that right there is a Pseudosugum and
Yeah. All right. Jesus. See, now I don't know how much info you personally need to know where the fuck this place is. All right. So you came from what, Avestan? Okay, no. All right. So Absalom is east of Avestan, and Avestan is a giant continent. And to the west of Avestan, over the ocean, is where you are. It's Arcadia.
Oh wow.
It is an island, I guess Australia sort of thing.
So it's terrible.
It's where the meteor struck and broke it up. It was like North America.
I'm trying to figure out if there's something that I could tell you that would be helpful based on what you see. Oh, okay. So there are. It's beautiful, and there's a lot of barren land here, but also a lot of it is controlled by very aggressive bird folk, and they summon demons to help them rule over this area with an iron fist.
Next.
Next door.
Oh, do you tell Edmond this? I mean, you say this out loud, all this shit.
If Tolo realizes that, yeah, he'll explain
Okay.
everything.
So he's like, wait,
He's
you mean
witnesses.
like vulture demons, like rocks? Are they rocks? I bet they're rocks.
Are they rocks?
You smell what the rocks are cooking?
It's demons.
It's a rock. It's a wrath demon. He's like, I don't think I want to fight no rocks. They dance and throw spores at people and blow shit up.
Nope, you lost
All right,
lost
next
me at
portal.
spores.
Those are the ones in the video game that Morg doesn't like because they cast mirror image on themselves.
Sure are. I fucking hate those things. Those things can go fuck themselves.
All right, so next one. When you peer through the Arch of Keys, you look out over a forested mountainside with an ocean on the horizon. You can study the plant life and terrain visible to attempt a 25 nature DC or a lore check. I don't know what the fuck lore would relate to this. Let me look at all your fucking lores.
Oh,
People.
Seagull lore.
well,
Yeah, that's not great, man.
I'm still thinking about the rocks.
Still thinking about the rocks.
Whoa.
We got this. I know exactly where this is.
Wow, we were just not. You know what? This is the door. We're just gonna fail straight through.
I
Fail the
think
victory.
Tolo and I agree that this is someplace that is not.
You know, I just wait. Did anybody make it? It was a 25. Did anybody make it?
No.
I couldn't have made it with a 20.
If you let us add them together, maybe.
All right. Morpheus got
What?
30.
That's weird. Two
Somehow?
ones and two 11s.
Did you roll
Oh,
mythic
you
on
used
that
your
shit?
mythic roll.
Yep.
We don't know where that is.
All right. So, where the fuck am I? All right. So this region is the Turwa Uplands in the Mwangi Expanse. You got a 38. That's a critical success. So in this region are where really giant creatures live, including a hive of caves of dragons.
Ooh, dragons.
All right. So which door is the easy level?
These dragons can be reasoned with.
Let's start with that one and work our way up.
Well, the keys is where we go to transport easily between places.
Yeah, it's kind of the
Yeah.
first one you need to go to.
Yeah.
A hive
Balls.
of dragons.
But
Hey,
I'm
just
still
because they're there
interested to
doesn't
know
mean-
what's there.
We'll meet them. Maybe they're busy.
Maybe.
Could be occupied.
I might be able to talk to him. I do have a pact with the dragon.
Oh,
I,
pretty good.
I probably speak Draconic. Let me check.
Um,
I do. Yeah, I can.
the next
I
check,
can reason with them.
the next check's a lot easier. It's occultism.
Oh, I have that.
Yeah,
Oh, so do I.
you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is the card of the trumpet. It's the Arch of
Plus one.
Shields.
$33.
Even better.
Tolo plus one.
I had a plus one. I literally have cultism. It's plus one.
Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine.
Hey, I rolled better than Pagan.
Pagan doesn't know shit.
If we're rolling occultism for it, it's probably not a good place.
Yeah, it's not bad. I rolled
None
a
of these
7.
seem ideal.
All right, so when you peer through the Arch of Shields, you do so from what appears to be the top of a rubble-strewn hillside. A scree-covered slope angles steeply downward, so it's a very rocky slope, with a ruined stone structure protruding from the rubble nearly 200 feet away. I'll give you a map for this if you go through. While beyond stretches a barren of badland of jagged hills and twisted fissures. Now, this has way more detail than all the other ones. Now and then, strange monsters creep and flop and lurch across this landscape, scuttling from one fissure to the next. All right, occultism. That's great.
Flop and scuttle. Yay.
Doesn't like your flappy monster.
Come on, you like flop.
right.
Flopping all the time.
Nobody critically succeeded. Wow. All right, well, two of you. Okay. Wait, where? Hold on, I'm missing Morpheus. Oh, there he is, 28. Oh, yeah, he needed 25. Okay, so, like, everybody succeeded except Pagan. No, Tolo didn't either, never mind.
Yep.
All right, so 3 of us know that these creatures are a wide range of aberrations native to the Darklands, and no one got a critical success, so I can't give you the detail of exactly where this is, which is stupid.
That's the Darklands, y'all.
I can use join pass. Would that make a difference?
I don't know what that does.
There.
Join pasta.
You mix the noodles with the sauce.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah. It's a
Oh, wow.
cantrip, so.
Do you not have anything for anything? Like, she says, he has like all the problem solutions. This fucking guy.
Swiss Army cat.
Yes.
Oh, and I have
every claw's a different thing.
If anyone else were willing to aid Robert's character, yes, because he got the closest to a critical success by rolling a 10.
I'd aid him.
Yes.
I'd aid.
Someone other than me aid him.
Okay, but you still have to roll to make sure you can aid. So roll your skill.
Okie doke.
You are in a land that's landish and full of place.
Even if that lore wouldn't normally apply, you roll any lore skill? Any lore skill? Any lore skill!
I can do that.
Even if the lore doesn't apply. Holy fuck! Zarkwon, it has to be a lore skill. It can't be just occultism.
Oh, lore. Okay. Here.
Okay, yeah, that's
It's a little better.
critical success. All right, so yes, you add 2. Yay! All right, so this region is Open Bridge, a land in southern Vudra that rose from the ocean at the dawn of the Age of Lost Omens, only to become overrun by monsters. So this is an area that right after land and sea changed from the meteor, there was a giant land bridge formed here in Vudra, and they thought it would connect to the next largest landmass to allow for more trade, but they started heading across that land bridge, and it was just swarmed by monsters from the sea. So this entire land is under constant siege by monsters, and the only way they're surviving is at the lives of their soldiers.
Wow.
So you'd be fighting aberrations for sure.
Cool.
Do we see any portals with kittens and puppies?
That must be
Yeah,
good.
where's the easy level one?
Kittens and puppies.
Was that the shields?
That was shields, yes.
Okay. So I'm guessing the books is going to be
Probably pretty
more
boring.
greenery.
Yeah. The book, when you peer through the Arch of Tomes, you gaze into a 70-foot wide jungle clearing in a dense tropical jungle. You study the plant
Oh.
life and to attempt a DC 30 nature check again. Who has nature? Come on, nature. Nature.
That's Morg.
I'll
Oh.
roll with Bardic Lore,
There you
There you
go.
go.
because I remembered it this time.
That's good.
Oh, lame.
Oh, dude.
Bardic lore for the win.
No shit. All right. Oh. Did Morpheus roll?
Not yet. Did you want me to add my lore again? Because it's a cantrip.
No. I mean, do you have nature? Okay, so for you, the DC
No,
is 15.
I'm untrained. I'm untrained.
The DC for you is 15, though, so you could roll.
Oh, okay.
to
Well,
succeed.
there I got a success.
And nobody got a critical success. Okay, so you got the same level of success as Robert's character. Yeah, and Edmond. Okay, so you guys both know that these are species of plants that are common to the southern reaches of Tian Sha. And the region is likely the nation of Nagajor that is primarily inhabited by reptilian humanoids called Nagaji. It's sort of their homeland. And there are Naga creatures there.
Yeah,
So,
watch out for the poison.
Snake people.
Snake
Yep.
people, and I don't know if it's Japanese specifically, but I guess it'd probably be Chinese. There's lots of rice in the adventures, so I don't know. It's an Asian culture. Yeah, there's not a lot more to it, except that they have a tribal society. Oh, who's writing that shit? Look at some people making notes. That's a great idea.
What was the first one? That was the forest with
That was Hammers.
what was in the forest? Did we figure that out?
Don't remember. Oh, that was the
That was the rocks?
Oh, rocks. Yeah.
Rocks.
The next one might look more serene. I think it actually does. All right, so this is the Silent Hag card. When the PCs peer through the Arch of Stars, they look out across a landscape of grassy, rolling hills dotted here and there with copses of trees. An ancient road, its paving stones nearly overgrown with grass, winds off into the distance from the base of the portal's view. The character who studies terrain can attempt a DC 35 Hills lore check, because that's
Wow.
to identify the region. However, Pagan can attempt a DC 30 history roll about this area.
All right.
Other than that, it's Hills lore. I'm sorry, that's the only fucking option you have.
I think it's Bardic Lore.
Damn it!
Another one.
Did you say
Why?
DC 30?
Yes.
Missed it by 1.
Oh.
Well, it is the most
Oh.
peaceful so far.
I'll use my my BS ability.
Guys, are we sure those are hills?
I think they're sand dunes.
Yeah, look more like mounds to me.
This is great. Ah, whew.
There, I joined pass again.
Do you have to? Oh, you don't have to be the one. Well, I didn't roll anything for Edmond, so I'll have him roll a lore, which is going to be Fiend's lore, because it adds 23.
Oh well, yeah, that's even better. Same as me.
Oh, fuck. Does that actually fall short? Let me check up. Oh, no, 8 is 15, isn't it? I think it is.
I'm not sure.
No, I think it is because it didn't change, so it's always 15. The typical DC is 15. This is not particularly... Well, this is particularly hard, actually. It would be a 20. It wouldn't be a... Wait. No, it's a +1. It'd be a +1. That's all was needed, wasn't it? Yeah, okay, so you got it.
Just need a +1.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this is silly. All right. So, this is an untamed... All right, sorry. It's Iobaria, a rugged and untamed land east of the Inner Sea region. This area specifically would be close to the eastern border of Brevoy. This is mostly wild creatures. There are wild horses and centaurs that roam this region, as well as a lot of hill giants.
That sounds fun.
It's mostly just untamed wild creatures.
And it's an Avestan too.
Yeah, you gotta stand. Everybody's gotta stand.
Seems like it might be one of the easier ones.
It's one of the prettier ones.
And all these have a card behind it? That's the idea, right?
They have a what?
A card behind the door?
And presumably that's where all these portals are going, leading us to the cards.
You walk up to the portal and you see through the portal, you see this area that we're talking about, but in your mind, you get all the information about the card.
What's the card?
Oh,
I missed that?
for the star?
That's the hag.
Yeah, the silent hag.
Oh. Gross.
And the... it's,
Better
not
than
like
a
it's,
noisy hag.
it's not like it's an actual hag.
Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it turns into a hag. I have no idea. These cards are magical.
That's a good point. One of them, the rabbit appeared to you, so I see your point.
Exactly.
All right, so
All
this
right,
last one
I
is
blocked this door.
The Arch of Crowns. When you peer through it, and this is for the theater, is the name of the card. When you peer through the Arch of Crowns, you see what appears to be a partially constructed balcony seating area with billowing red and black curtains, which obscure the view of the main theater beyond. So you would be sitting in a box seat at a theater. That's where the portal empties out into. You can roll a performance check or religion or society check to see if you know where it is.
Or a bardic lore.
Oh, God. We're gonna get Abraham Lincoln.
Well, performance is To's thing.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Pagan.
Sorry, what were the options again?
Performance
Pagan
check
wins.
DC 20, religion 25, society 25.
I got plus 19 to all of those.
Religion 39.
Just want to see if I can trump. Oh, I did.
Jesus Christ, guys. Did anybody not make this?
Wow.
Fuck your 20.
What the fuck? The lowest roll was the NPC with a 28. Pagan,
This is
Next one's
our-
36.
This
Wow.
is our door.
We got this one. That might be a sign. Maybe this one's first, guys.
I'm not gonna lie. It might be.
When the dice
Might be a-
gods show
might
you
be a
something, pay
sign.
attention.
All right. You see the style of furnishings and the style of embroidery. God, everybody knows this except Edmond. It's funny. He's like, what? He's just picking his nose. You know that the VIP box that the portal opens into must be located within one of the many high-class opera houses in the nation of Cheliax. Do you guys know
Oh,
what Cheliax is?
God.
Okay, so it's run by devils
Yeah.
and people
Yeah.
who worship devils.
Yep.
This is a lawful evil opera house.
Yep. I know what Cheliax. Fuck.
I am a fan of the opera, though.
There you go.
They're performing sympathy for the devil.
Okay, I have to
Hmm.
give this to at least Pagan and Owl for Robert because he's a fucking bard. So you even know the name of this opera house. It's the Warius Opera House. it's been recently updated to perform the Lenorm's Lost Legacy play, which presents a revisionist history of how the first Lenorm kings were rescued by the ancestors of Chilaxian nobles.
Propaganda.
Oh god, we're gonna do that play fucking thing.
Yeah, little did you know, I tricked you.
You don't have to fight. You have to perform.
I think Edmund's like, I think we can take demons.
Such
Yeah.
a demons guy.
They usually listen to reason, right?
I have a question.
Or is that devils?
I've kind of a meta question. If we are going through these portals, one after the other, we're going to eventually be higher levels. So I'm wondering if some of these portals are lower level than others of these portals.
Nope.
That's
We're all on
what
the
I
same level
asked.
here.
I asked for the easy
patio.
mode, and he didn't give me an answer.
All the same.
All the same. Okay. Well, then maybe we should get the key.
Makes sense to me.
For dragons?
Yep, dragons.
How about
for the
everybody move your token
teleportation.
near? Everybody vote where to go.
I guess we'll do dragons. I love dragons. You know how they eat you and then you die?
Unless
Just
you eat
ask
them
politely
first.
not to.
Never been eaten by a
Edmund, you'll get
dragon,
one vote.
thankfully.
Cheater.
Yeah, come over here, Rusty.
Demons can't vote.
He listens to you. Edmund goes,
Morpheus,
"Damn."
Morpheus, order him over here.
He did.
I
he just
did.
Alright, Pagan,
Edmund
you
hangs his
choose.
head down and goes, all right,
Oh.
fine, goddamn dragon.
Alright.
I hate dragons.
All right, Edmund, you go handle that one. We'll handle this one.
I'm friends with the dragon. It's gonna be okay.
Alright, well, and the halfling can speak dragon?
I think this is shit. How many dragons are we going to have to fight?
I don't know. Have you played Dark Souls? It's like 2 or 3.
Hey, if we're gonna
5.
go fight dragons, shouldn't we first get something that can help us to fly?
I have something to fly.
I also have something to fly.
I don't need to fly.
I
Uh,
can cast.
I could
fly.
give us all something to fly.
I'll be on the ground
Okay.
hiding.
So, how about we rest for the night so I can get better spells for dragons?
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Do that.
take a rest and I gotta make my food.
Since we have a plan and we're taking time, can I roll recall knowledge on dragons?
Yeah,
Learn about them maybe, or see what I know.
sure.
What do I know about dragons? Is that
If it helps, Tolo has his monster manual. Maybe give a aid to that. That work?
that be Arcana or what are dragons in this game?
Well, you know the regions, so you know the kind of dragons that would be there, so it's going to be 5 lower than it otherwise would be. And yes, it would be Arcana or Nature.
Are we talking pre-remastered dragons or post-remastered dragons?
Well, that depends. I mean, this is an old adventure, so it's probably pre-remaster.
I honestly don't know anything about Pathfinder dragons.
I know they're
all-
worse than D&D dragons.
All my assumptions are based off of D&D. Like
Yes, I
worse
assume
as
they're
in
worse.
tougher.
They only
get, like,
get like
worse 7
7
as in
attacks per
poorly
round, I
written.
think.
Well, yeah, they get like a bunch of attacks, and then criticals happen at like half your life, and everything dies.
Yep,
Alright.
that's how that works.
Oh.
I wish multiple people could aid one person, because Edmund could help roll Arcana too.
27.
Well, if he can help, I'll just join pass, and there you go.
Well, no, I mean,
It's a cantrip.
well, okay, but Edmund adds 21, so there's not really any point in him just helping. He's gonna roll his own check.
Oh well.
Robert 27 reduced by 5, and and Tolo was helping.
Correct. was
Tolo needs
aiding,
to roll
whatever
his
that means.
nature check.
Me?
Yeah, you with the cat face.
Cat face? When did you cat face?
I'm choking on espresso beans.
The cat over my shoulder looked at you,
It
judging.
is. Oh God, that's creepy.
He's judging you. Oh, fuck you.
That's
I'm
a
rolling
Harold.
shit today.
That's still a critical success on aid.
All right, cool.
Okay, so let's see how much that mattered. So, 49. Okay, so the DC would have been 34, but I said it was reduced by 5 because you know the region, so that'd be 29, and the aid got you to 29.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
Yes,
So,
dragons.
okay, so I don't know what to tell you though because you just got a success, so you get one piece of information unless you have feats that give you a lot of other shit, and I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and I think the way Recall Knowledge is written, I like to ask a question, but it'd have to be like about a specific.
Maybe
I
we.
guess
All right,
more generally, get kind of what I would like to know as my character is how well can they be reasoned with or talked to? Are they going to entertain conversation, or will it most likely be a fight if we see one?
The
And
dragons,
what kind of dragons in the area?
True.
Yes.
The
the
that could
dragons
depend
of
on the
this,
dragon type.
the dragons of this region are most commonly cloud dragons, and they are intelligent, and they usually have good relationships with the dwarves of the region.
Okay.
Well, you're short like a dwarf. That could help.
As soon as he tells me that, I turn into a dwarf.
Of course.
You might be the only one that could get away with that in
Yeah.
this case.
Tolo thinks about being a dwarf and then just farts.
All right, cool.
Nothing happens.
Oh, damn! What'd you eat?
Dwarf.
Oh.
Let me see here.
Okay, so I'm going to say that Edmond finds out it's immunity. He just says, those things are immune to electricity. I think I'll trade in my chain lightning.
Good call.
They also spew electricity.
Boo.
Well, I guess I've got a catch-all for that anyway.
Well,
So
because-
can I pop over to Absalon
Yeah,
and back? Is that
Yeah.
simple to do?
yeah. It takes 1 minute.
Can I go buy a scroll there? Scroll
Yes.
fly.
Let's go
Alright.
fly.
Yeah, just in case.
Who grab me one?
All right. I'll grab 2 scrolls of fly. I think that's 4th rank.
Do you announce that you're going to do this before you leave?
Yes.
Edmund says, I can make you a potion of fly for tomorrow.
Can you make
What?
2 of them?
That's all right. Maybe do that anyways, and we'll have options.
Well, if you have 850 gold, you can get winged sandals.
Ooh, I do.
don't, though. I don't have 850 gold.
Not that he wants to spend.
Plus, they're hideous. All right, it is 4th rank, which I think that's 70 gold each.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. So Edmund says, "Hey now, they ain't immune to fire. Would any of you be interested in letting me curse you with fire, so that as soon as we see the dragon, you can explode on all over him with fire? It'll make you real
That's-
tired though, so you can't really focus on doing anything else except just walking.
That sounds like a job for Rusty.
Yeah.
You can't do any exploration activities if he curses you with this."
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, still, Rusty.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. So, what does
You'll
it do?
take less damage from fire anyway. You explode.
What's the downside?
Does it make me immune to fire? Resistant to fire?
No, it doesn't make you immune to fire.
So how's this? How does it work? Like what's he talking about? Like what's the mechanics of what he's talking about? That might be game.
I'm gonna explain that in character. I can't tell you out of character. It just doesn't work that way. So he goes, well, you see, you get this curse mark on your face, and you're tired. But at some point, when you want me to, I'll expel the curse, and everything around you burns up. It won't hit you.
Oh, that part I didn't know. I thought it hit the same person.
No,
The
it's
person that
everything
was cursed
in
with it.
10 feet of you.
Including your allies?
Well, yeah.
Well, for anyone that's in melee, that's
What do you
Only
mean?
two.
That's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Does your tiredness go away then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll blow up fire. Shit.
It will make you tired, though, so you can't do nothing else except, your normal shit. No exploration activity, so you can't be, like, stealthing ahead and scouting and shit like that.
Okay. Then I'll just run in and blow up.
I can't believe anybody agreed to this. All right.
even better. I'll make you invisible.
Ooh, cool. Nobody expects the Spanish tanuki.
Make you a flying, invisible, exploding tanuki.
Yeah.
That's what it does. I put it in chat. And if you allow it to affect you, it lasts for up to a week. So he can cast them today and then prepare different spells tomorrow. See, but you guys basically just got 4 extra fireballs.
Yeah, I'm not letting him cast that on me because I don't want that. I don't want that mark on my face.
That's why.
It's garish.
I don't think my chat is updating.
Fucking Chad.
Fucking Chad.
You put it in our Discord chat?
No, it's in the Foundry chat.
Oh, Foundry chat. Oh, there it is.
It'll do 9d6 when it detonates.
Decent boom.
Okay, so I'm going to mark all the people that have been marked with fatigue. Hammy is fatigued.
Hammy agree to this.
Yeah, Hammy.
Does Hammy have any choice in this matter?
Not really.
Does Hammy have free will?
Oh
He's
shit!
a guided missile now.
Rusty can't be targeted. He's immune to fatigued,
Oh.
so he
Well.
can't be cursed with it.
Oh well. It was worth a try.
Okay, so who
I can
wants?
make an argument that rusted metal is fatigued.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh.
Fatigue is a metal property of metal.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
It is.
Fucking engineer. Does it look like somebody barfed on the floor in here?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything about that, but it is
Mm-hmm.
quite colorful.
Lillian's like, oh yes, I'll clean that up. It's been there for 3 weeks.
That's not
Before
the
you
only
do that,
spot,
grab me
though.
another drink.
Yeah, before you do that. Who else wants the Emery's mark on them? Was it Pagan?
Yes.
Okay.
He's always
Edmund's
down to
first-
try stuff.
Edmund's first 2 rounds are just gonna be like detonate, 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 detonate. Okay, so it's only Pagan, Edmund, Kime, and Hemi. Okay.
Disconcerting that no real people are actually doing this but me.
Hey, Edmund's a real person. He exists in my heart.
I'm just playing.
But no lightning. Then I should probably take off electric arc.
Haha, but you still cannot resist cats.
Seriously.
Wow. It is hard to find. Doesn't matter. It's hard to find cantrips that are always useful. There's so many that are situational. Fuck it. He'll have electric arc anyway, because there's nothing else that he can do that's useful. Great.
I'm not gonna fight the dragons. I'll talk our way around them.
Right. All right. So then, the next day, I am going to grab all of you. Not the merchant chest, and not the vomit.
Oh, merchant chest. I didn't have to go to Absalom at all.
Well, you did the buy scrolls.
Oh, you can't buy from the chest, just sell?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not like interdimensional. It's just
Okay.
a representation of being able to sell things. Like, there's no merchant here that's actually selling shit
Okay.
to you.
It would be cool if we did have one, though.
We need one. Oh, right. Okay. So I am going to put you on a new map, but nothing is going to happen on it yet because the map that exists for this area is for an area you have to get to later. So if you could just ignore what's on the screen for a moment, and I will roleplay with you and guide you verbally through the next section, and then I'll put you on the map.
Well, since we're going through the mine, I'm going to go heat up some dinner.
Okay.
I radiate light to 60 feet now.
Fucking 60 feet? Why? Oh, it's the celestial thing, isn't it?
30 feet is bright, and the next 30 is not so bright.
He's the brightest bulb on the porch.
Yeah, for a shadow cat, that's something
That's
else.
very weird.
Yeah.
That is kind of strange.
Oh yeah, I forgot. At some point, Edmond goes, he's like, Tolo, do you feel something weird, like, magic, mystic kind of shit? I think I might have cast something on you without meaning to.
Goes over himself like he's checking his bags. I don't know. Did you?
All right, here, try this. I'm gonna swing at you, and you close your eyes and I don't know, try to teleport.
Close
I
my eyes
think-
and try to teleport?
I know it's stupid, but hold on. And he just pulls out a card and he like throws it wide, and you can use sudden shift to like teleport 5 feet.
Close his eyes and just vanishes.
Oh, ha! I made a link to you on accident. I hope that's okay. I might be able to change it, but I don't know what the hell I did. I was experimenting with tearing apart demons for their energy, and, well, you got that. It's siphoning off my focus, my center of being, my internal energy.
He closes his eyes, tries to do it again just like at will. It doesn't work. No?
It does if
How
you get hit, so like you have to have that panic moment, and then you can do it.
Oh. Tries to punch him off in the face. Teleports all the time.
He's like, all right, that's kind of tiring. Just don't do it too often. But if you need it, it's there.
Humans are so very interesting to me.
Uh-huh. Sure.
They're so cute.
And he like bristles out a bunch of yellow fur all over his face.
Oh God! I mean, whatever God is in this thing.
And that's what you
Yeah.
got too, is just fur. Is Robert back? I want to read a thing.
Are you different now?
I'm here. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Edmond says, "Yeah, I sort of remixed my biological makeup. I ain't quite human no more.
Kind of give him like a scrunched face, like with his one eye, like, okay.
No, I'm mostly a fox now." And he changes into a fennec fox form of kitsune with 6 tails. Now this I haven't quite figured out. I cut one off and it regrows. Whatever. He changes back to human.
You cut one off. Would you dusting?
Scratches his head. Okay.
What'd you say, Zarkwon? What?
You cut off a tail. Why would you cut off your tail? Are you dusting someplace?
Oh, dusting.
I've got 6 of them. I can spare one. But
You need a Swiffer?
No, it's just I'm not used to this. It's weird.
I like the
Weird
I like
shit
the
grows out
face
my
fur
ass.
though. That's very fetching.
I thought you'd say that. We got a furry troop here. We need to put some fur on your face, owl.
No, I think I'm quite fine the way I am.
How about a little curse mark just right there on your forehead?
How about no?
I hear chicks dig it.
All right. Maybe later. We'll get him when he's sleeping. All right. So you step through the portal. You are near the peak of Mount Kewalder, the second highest peak in the Turwa Uplands. You can see a full 360-degree view from where you are. The peak that is that high is really close to you. It's sacred to Balumdar the World Shaker, the god of great size, megafauna, and strength. It says anybody who is a master in religion automatically knows that, as well as anybody who succeeded on the nature check to know where you are.
I'm the religion guy.
Did you say great size?
Yeah.
So he's the gym bro god.
So he's like he's married just
Great.
just one at a time. Just,
Great size.
Size. I don't mean
Great.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a fan of really big shit. From a daunting mountainside elevation of thousands of feet, an ocean studded with islands commands the view to the west, while to the east stretches out an expanse of thick jungle. The slope below hosts a cloud forest, its trees poking up through a layer of swirling mist, while a narrow path winds down and out of view into the fog. You immediately discover that you have appeared in the mouth of a cliffside cave entrance, with the peak of Mount Kewalder, it's a weird name, Kewalder, looming high above you. You see that the cave entrance leads into an enormous space inside the mountain. Enormous space, like cathedral-like, 100 feet in diameter. So this is an enormous cave that you have just appeared in. I don't know why you would know anything else at this point.
Do we have any sense of the card at all?
good question.
Oh, that is an occultism check? Or...
What do you say we like feel it? Like a sense for it?
Well, how...
Is that distant range?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Can I track the card?
Okay, so I'm trying to make sense of the GM fiat bullshit that they made this adventure out of. But if you were within a vicinity of it and it were not currently dedicated to a purpose, then you would sense where it is, even if it's hidden. But A, you're too far away, and B, it's not currently without purpose or possibly ownership.
So we can't sense it.
You can't sense it unless you roll occultism, or you go to sleep, or you use some sort of divination ability.
I'll try occultism.
Okay.
And I will guide myself.
How does that work? Guide.
All right,
I'm
you
gonna
can do
focus
this.
really hard, guys.
Concentrate. You can do this.
Yeah, it's concentration.
You're smart. You're beautiful, and people like you.
Inspiration. Concentrate.
You're smart. You're good. You're a good boy. You can figure this out.
And doggone it.
Doggone it, people like you. That's what I was trying to remember. All right.
I can aid if needed. I'm also
That's-
master in occultism.
I don't know if this doesn't feel like an aid kind of thing.
No,
I don't
It's
think
like
you would
if I
tell
feel
it.
it or not.
this is like we're probably not even close to it. Thing.
Well then,
Measly
I
41.
think you know.
Wow. 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 That's a fucking huge check. Okay, you sense that it is directly ahead down this cave. It's a couple hundred feet away, and you get a feeling that it's amused. You get amusement from the card, like it's entertaining itself.
Yeah, it's that way. It's having a good old time, too.
It's having a good old time.
The card?
But you guys know the deal. I never walk in front, so go ahead.
I never walk in front.
I'm invisible. I'll go in front. Didn't you say?
You're
Didn't you say?
invisible?
No, you said you were gonna. Somebody was gonna make me invisible.
I can turn you.
We probably shouldn't do that till
but
we know
I
there's
don't-
a bad guy. Yeah.
right.
But you guys can like roll stealthy shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm
at
fatigued.
stealth.
I should probably
Look,
not be in front.
From what we learned in the last game, we don't roll stealth shit and we don't roll perceptive. That's how we get attacked from assassins. All right, we don't do
There,
that here.
41 for my stealth.
Holy shit, fuck.
Can I follow the expert as an exploration activity?
I don't remember how that works, dude.
I think. Follow the expert. Choose an ally. Attempt to do a recurring skill check while exploring, such as climbing, performing a different, or avoiding notice.
Oh, add your level as a proficiency bonus. Yes, you can.
Oh, never mind. I already have that.
Okay.
I have that from the thing that gives it to me.
The thing that gives it to you. That makes sense.
That's why we never roll stealth, because we got fucking Edmond with us.
Yep.
He adds 17, man.
Does he? Doesn't look like it.
Is the golem with us?
Yeah.
Is it quiet?
No.
Is the metal thing quiet?
Oh my god, it has a stealth check.
Yeah, well, like -5.
It did better than Edmond.
Almost twice as good as
All right,
That's
well,
funny.
there you go. Rusty's a stealthy boy.
Dink, dink, dink. Oh my god, that's so sad. All right, that's awful. Great. All right.
That's hilarious.
Jesus.
What's that over there? That's just a pile of rusty metal. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, ignore it. Holy rest.
Well, Edmund can get a +2 if he follows the expert.
I actually forgot he can't roll exploration activities. He has to. He's fatigued.
Oh yeah, he's fatigued.
Which is, I guess, good that Rusty couldn't be. But fuck, God, he's stealthy? That doesn't make any sense. 12 feet tall. He's like 1,000 pounds.
I'm running a game with a Minotaur in it who's doing
They're
a stealth
stealthy.
build.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, it's all bullshit when it comes to Pathfinder.
It does not
Makes no
make
sense.
sense at
It
all.
doesn't matter. You can have
There's even
I
a
like
feat that scares people off because it doesn't make sense.
Yep.
you have
I like
Fae
that
do
build.
like 2,000 damage because they're tiny, and you have mountains that don't make a noise. Because we're all about balance here, not logic and shit that makes fucking sense. And that is why I love it.
Okay. So you travel for about 100 feet, and the cave widens enormously. This cathedral-like space stretches in a rough circle about 100 feet in diameter. Its smooth walls run in irregular arcs punctured by fissures and sporadic shafts that allow the daylight in so that the whole is well lit. WHOLE. Much of the wall space features huge, simple murals in bright colors, mostly of megafauna and towering trees against a backdrop of high mountains. A portrayal of the god of big things, Balumdar, himself as an immense, heavily tattooed, brown-skinned man with thick muscles, rolls of fat, and a pleasant expression covers the wall opposite the cave entrance. So, like, the back of the cave.
It's Buddha.
The shaft of... Yeah, Buddha. The shaft of light illuminating the wall makes Balumdar look even bigger, tricking the eye to make him look larger than even this massive cavern could contain. A second shaft of light falls on a stone altar directly in front of this dynamic portrait. Slowly gyrating through loops in the air above the altar is a single object, the Harrow card, the juggler. And now that you're this close, Robert, you could swear that you hear the juggler giggling.
It's laughing. The card is laughing, guys. What does that mean?
Can't be good.
I don't think it's going to be as simple as walking over there and picking it up. But Pagan, why don't you give that a try anyways?
Oh, hold on. So anybody who wants to roll a religion check, they can, or if you're already a master in religion, you
I am
identify...
Master.
It's a DC 15 if you want to roll. The imagery on the walls confirms that it's a shrine to Balumdar. That's all the check is for.
Oh, I've got a plus 15 to religion.
41.
Go fuck yourself, 41. He
All
knows
right.
all the things all the time.
Kneeling at the altar is a brown-skinned dwarf that is at least as wide as he is tall.
No beard.
Oh, nice.
No. And he says, "Welcome, my friends. I am Blegcanoe, the largest dwarf in the Turwa uplands." He's dressed in sandals and a thin sky blue tunic tied with a rope. It's somewhat chilly in here. He just seems really happy.
What'd you say his name was?
Blegcanoe.
Yeah, spell that out.
Okay.
No. It's Blegkenu. Blegcanoe.
I wrote down leg canoe.
That works.
Thank you.
He says, "Would you like biscuits?" And he has a couple of bowls with just biscuits in it.
How impressive do the biscuits look? Are they
Oh, they're crap. No.
store brand?
Would you like some stew?
You
Call those biscuits.
do?
I offer him stew. Yes. I reach into my space and pull out the cauldron and would you like some stew? And it fills the stew.
Praise the Great One. Balumdar has surely brought you to solve my problem. Please let us sit and trade foods. And he offers you water and the biscuits. And he just seems super happy and welcoming.
And you know, biscuits are really good in stew if you want to dip them.
Tolo looks at this thing that he has pulled out of his butthole and is like, what is this crap?
It was quick.
Yeah, quick is not good.
It's better than you think. It's
I
just
mean-
not as good as yours.
Now stew.
Hmm
What is
Tolo
it, stew
just
in the
glares
pot
at this
versus
fucking
stew in the
stew.
bush? Yeah.
Would you also like some drink? Other than water, I offer him a mug.
Oh,
If you prefer ale or mead.
sure. It has been so
Right.
long since Blegcanoe has had something of that type. I am known as the Pious, if you've heard of me. I don't call myself that. Others do. I just live here. I have for over a year. And he's like he graciously takes things and he like holds out a hand as if to awkwardly shake your hand, and if you let him, he just like
I'll
warmly
shake.
clasps your hand. He's like, "Thank you, my friend. You're all here for a reason, I know."
Yes. Yes.
You know
Do I
why we're
sense
here?
dragon on him at all? I don't know that I
Oh.
would.
You don't sense spirits or dragon. Well, I guess. No, you wouldn't. Sorry, I
It's
had to
fine.
think for a moment about everything he has on him. No.
Yes, in fact, we are here for a reason. We've come seeking the card.
Oh,
The card.
a card.
Mhm. Yeah.
I have pondered that for many days now. I don't know why Balumdar brought it here. But you see how one of the things that the juggler juggles is a large key.
Indeed.
I have seen such a key, but much bigger than that. As big as one of my murals.
Yeah,
And
mirrors himself.
no, not of himself, of his god.
Oh, okay.
And he says, "I think that key means something to Balumdar. I think he wants me to ponder on this key. I've seen such a key. But it is, well, far from here. I don't suppose you are interested in helping Blegcanoe and pleasing Balumdar. Perhaps then he would give you the card."
Perhaps.
Robert, what'd you say?
I said absolutely. We're here to help.
Hmm
So where have you gotten? Catch us up on your pondering on the key. What are your current thoughts on the key?
I only want to be one with things that are large, to be closer to Belumdar.
Is that his teaching? Is that every single thing is better when large? Coming from a gnome, I don't think that is. That's, I'm treading light here. I don't mean to profane your god, but sometimes good things come in small packages.
Tolo
The
as a large cat, kind of puts his hands on his hip. I agree.
Yep.
I like a
A
large.
key, the larger it gets, the less functional it is.
But what
I
if
mean,
it
a
is
key that
simple?
large, would somebody my side not be able to just climb through the lock? At what point is that key serving a purpose anymore?
I don't know that it opens a lock. It could just be a focus for meditation, to become one with Belumdar's teachings.
Do I know anything about Belumdar?
Um,
Did you roll like a 70?
yeah, I get it's religion. He's a religion master. He masters those religion. Yeah, he's a deity of the dinosaurs and huge beasts and dragons that are here. He's local to the Mwangi Expanse because shit just grows big here. And
Nice.
there is what is it? Sky Citadel. There's a citadel, a city of dwarves here that also worship Belumdar. And I don't remember how long it's been here. I think 1,000 years. The city. So yeah, he's worshipped all over the Mwangi Expanse, and he's pretty much local to here because everything here that's big is dangerous as shit and powerful.
Does he know anything about the edicts and anathema?
Oh my god, I don't know. The questions you don't expect your players to ask.
Well, he doesn't know about the car. He's not going to know about any of that.
Edicts: grow as large as you can, shelter those smaller and weaker than you, tend large animals and megafauna. Anathema: accidentally injure others with your size, topple a massive natural monument, use magic to assume a form smaller than you are. It's only about size.
He is a gym bro.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
He is.
His epithet is he who is massive.
Beefcake.
That's pretty cool.
I like this guy. I appreciate a man of size. A cat, I can't get that big, but I do what I can.
Some can.
Have you tried bench pressing the key?
Wait, you're not asking that in character, are you?
Yeah. Is there a massive key there?
No, he's just talking about a
It's
key
far away.
that he's seen.
Okay, then no.
Metaphorical.
No, he seems to be talking about an actual key.
Oh, so have you seen the key? When was the last time you saw it? Where was it?
I am a bit shy to admit it, but it is in the horde of the dragons Disserax. She has been in poor relations with dwarves, but for some reason she seems to like me. We've spoken many times. I think it is because I approached her so reverently, because she is so big. Of course I would.
Right.
And though when I started asking her about the key that she is prominently displaying atop her treasure hoard, she has not spoken to me since, and she sent me away.
Oh.
I could tell you where she is. Perhaps you could ask her to bring the key to me to borrow it so that I might meditate upon it. And then perhaps Belumdar would give you the card since he summoned you here to help me attain enlightenment and become one with him.
Right.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
This is how religious people think.
Yep.
Mhm.
Do me a favor to help my God, please. Thanks. Bye.
He seems hopeful, but also just happy.
And what if she's not willing to part with the key?
Then I will be sad.
She still want us to bring it to you?
Well, I don't wish you to harm any large being, but it's possible she may attack you, and if so, and you have to defend yourself, I would still greatly appreciate the chance to meditate upon the key. But I don't ask you to harm her. No.
Right.
She is a great cloud dragon.
Right, and she obviously would not attack somebody smaller than herself, would she?
Oh, I believe she would. She seems to dislike me, but she's never met you. Perhaps she would like you.
Okay. So she's not a follower of
Would you
Varumdar.
classify her
Tolo-
as good or evil?
That's not
If
a
such
fitness game.
Cranky.
if such things existed.
Cranky.
Cranky.
Up until a year ago, she was.
She's grumpy.
Up to a year ago.
She just needs some coffee.
Right.
She's neutral cranky.
Perhaps you could bring her biscuits I never offered. Would she like
Mm.
those?
What'd
I
she
don't know.
eat? Oh, I can
They look-
feed her.
They
What
look
does she
kind of
like?
gross.
Tell me. Tell me her favorite food. I will make it for her.
We never spoke on such things.
Is it dwarves? Sorry.
No.
That's
No.
Can you make
but
a roasted dwarf?
I
I,
could.
I believe
Is that what
she
you're offering?
was- I believe she was. Most cloud dragons are friends of dwarves. She seems to stay as far away from dwarves as she can, except me. Something happened between them I don't understand.
I slowly turn and I look at the dwarf form of Pagan.
I'm a Tanuki again. I'm like, nope, I'm out.
You can become large, my friend. Is this your normal size?
Yes, but I can become large. Watch this, and I become medium sized.
Oh,
He's
very
huge.
That's just fat. It's not muscle.
You must be blessed.
it's all
by
water weight.
Blubberbar. What is this?
He pats his belly. He's like, I'm working on it.
Blundar.
I'm working on it.
Not Blood Canoe. What the fuck is the
Plague.
god's name?
Canoe.
Balumdar.
It was
Blumdar,
Balumdar. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
If I was the guy that named himself Blumdar. Sounds very rememberable. You know, that Blumdar guy.
Balumdar. Balumdar. God, that's a weird fucking stupid name. All right, so he says, if you wish to rest here, you may. It is over an hour walk to get to her cave.
That is a bit.
Are there other dragons?
Oh, yes.
Are there
Do they-
live dragons?
Yes. No, not
Like,
in
if you,
the
if
cave, though.
you had to say a number of dragons between here and there, how many dragons do you say?
Oh, between here and there are none.
Oh, thank God. I'm very edible.
Well, perhaps for something very large.
Do you think she would like any kind of tribute for us to bring? Do you know what she likes besides biscuits?
She has copper coins and silver coins and decorative bottles, and she has the key and a suit of leather mail and a sword. No, I don't know. Treasure.
All right. Well, what do you guys think? It's a long walk.
Oh, if you go, I would cover your face and hair. It's very wet.
Ooh. Unpleasant. So, unspoken, the question is, walk 2 hours round trip to fight a dragon and carry a giant ass key back here, or kill a single dwarf.
Well, he's not holding the card. He hasn't said
Right.
anything about owning the card.
Right, but I imagine he will not be pleased if we take it, since he believes it belongs to his Balumdar.
He does seem to. And the card is just like
Yes.
doing somersaults and flips and flying through the air really fast.
All right, can I go ponder on the card for a bit if we're gonna
Yeah.
do a rest? Yeah.
You want to try to grab it? There's some text here to do as a response if you try to grab it.
Yeah, I have a feeling. I have a feeling out of character. I don't know if in character. I guess pretty smart in character.
If travel time is an issue, I can get us there and
Can I
very, very quickly.
If I was gonna like try to go for the card, maybe I can distract the dwarf king, whatever guy, with some food. They talked about food. We're both buff boys. We'll flex at each other or something. If he's
If I
going for the
use
card,
Umbral Journey, 1 hour is like 3 days travel.
Nice.
I'm sorry. I meant to say it was 2 hours. And Morg, what the fuck do you mean?
well, I'm not sure if I was going for the card.
Oh, okay.
If he is, I
Right
can.
now, I'm just looking at it.
But if he plans to like try to grab the fucking thing, I can distract the guy with.
I don't plan on grabbing it. I
Okay.
plan on saying, "Hey, Pagan, can you grab that?"
You know I'll do it.
And I'll pat you on the shoulder. Good luck, guidance.
Is our portal still open?
No. But it doesn't matter. You can spend a minute.
Yeah, we can spend a minute to go back there. Yep.
Yeah,
As long as you don't die within a
that
minute.
was the thing. I was gonna grab it and run.
Oh, you have 1 minute to live.
Maybe I shouldn't do that.
If anybody wants to sort of get some insight in what the card represents or would want, you can roll occultism.
That's kind of what I was trying to do.
Okay.
Bam. 40.
Oh, that's right. I had it open somewhere. There it is. Okay. It represents chaos, dexterity, coordination, and destiny. It's essentially a card of supreme multitasking.
Well, I could use that in real life.
That's, it's a pretty dexterous card there, Pagan. I don't think you're going to be able to grab it.
I could use that in real life.
Well, what's our backup plan? Do we want to go see this dragon? And I mean, how
Theoretically, we could
are we
reason
even
with
going to
it.
carry a key that big?
Magic?
Zarkwon, you have a suggestion?
If I can store a pavilion tent fully furnished, I can store a key.
Oh my god, this guy.
This could be a really big key.
Well, hell, Rusty could carry the fucking thing.
Oh, sorted.
Yeah, we got rest. Fine, we'll go walk in the rain.
It'll take us 2 minutes to get there.
Can you do something about the rain?
I like the rain,
I love rain.
but there is no rain in the netherworld.
I love a wet cat.
That reminds me of a deity of god of murder in Forgotten Realms and the Cleric Quintet. Because he hated lush green lands and rain, he would plane shift to Gehenna so he could walk along lava. Just because he hated how the material plane
Oh,
looked.
neat.
What a weirdo.
Well, first thing I'll do is I'll cast See the Unseen at 5th rank because that'll last for 8 hours. And then to aid our journey, I'll cast Umbral Journey.
Right. So we're going.
So we all get whiplash.
Do we have a plan for the dragon? I will talk to the dragon wants something in exchange for this key, what do we have to offer?
Well, it depends on what they want. I mean,
And not killing it. Or what route should I go? Should we go with it? Give us the key or we'll kill you, or do we want to be a little more civil than that?
I guess that depends on its mannerisms when we approach
You could give
it.
him the big robot. I mean, Gollum.
All right. Well, we'll go see what her mood is today.
could give her permission to just rat the fucking dwarf. Like, hell, tell you what. Clear the room out. We'll take the card. And good to go. Go true evil.
Leave the gun, take the cannolis. So this is where you will be approaching from.
There's my map.
Clear my throat and cast Bullhorn. Wait, do I have Bullhorn? I do. I have Bullhorn.
My map is black.
Hello?
So I reload.
Hello, Miss Sir Dizerex. Hello.
You wrote shit down? That's weird. That's neat.
We would like to approach and have a conversation, if that's all right.
For a compliment.
I love your ferns.
Tell her her scales are shiny.
Storm's giggling at you. Well, okay, so when you say you love her ferns, a huge mist rolls in from the body of water there, the little pond, and covers the whole area. So you can only see 10 feet away before it's concealed.
Uh-oh. Oh, yes, hello.
She doesn't seem all that friendly.
So I take that as a no for us approaching. All we want is a conversation? When's the last time you've had a good conversation?
We could tell you stories. Dragons like stories, right?
You
You've seen
hear
so much.
you hear from deep in the cave mouth there. Then come closer. Obviously, playfully threatening. Like, she doesn't seem all that friendly.
Okay.
You can roll diplomacy if you want to see if you can like impress her.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep her talking. It's not even if she is threatening, just keep the conversation going. 'Cause
Okay.
I will start walking closer at the front. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me.
All right, so there's a mist up to a ton. Where's the mist go to? The whole room's filled with it.
The entire map is
All right, so basically we are concealed to her technically. Well, maybe depends on her eyesight.
She may have something
I
against that
imagine
since she
she
creates
sees
it.
her own mist.
Well, maybe I don't know, probably. So I will go this. Oops. I'll go this way. Cut through the trees
through the trees. All
very
right.
slowly.
Hold on a second. I'm getting rid of the things that don't have to be here. Because Hammy and Kime can be unsummoned, so they will be.
So what's the light in here? Is it
It's daytime,
open
but
ceiling?
it's... Say what?
Is it open ceiling or?
Yeah, you're outdoors. You're on.
Oh.
You
Oh,
would have
sorry.
had to
I
climb
thought- I
down.
think a cave.
No, you would have had to climb up a mountainside to get here. So you sort of curl around the outside of a mountain, across this pond to get in this jungle path to get toward this cave.
Okay.
I stay within 20 feet of the lead person.
Of course, you.
Very specific distance.
Well, that might be for a reason.
Very specific distance.
Yes, we were just recently having a nice conversation with a very charming dwarf named Leg Canoe.
Oh, whoops, that was cast. And you hear her say, what did he want?
Oh, he wanted nothing. He just had a lot of pleasant things to say about
Liar,
you.
he wanted my key. It's my key.
Did he? What key?
It is a
No, he just
souvenir.
said there was a very pleasant dragon down here, and he was a good conversationalist.
You flatter me.
I do.
There's silence, like she seems unsure.
Yes. Why would... What use for a key would we have when I have a set of thieves' tools?
An honest thief? And she pokes her head out.
Yes.
Hold on a second. Let me make her visible.
I said there's no use lying to you. I am a scoundrel.
You can see her shadow in the mist.
Yeah.
Nice. We're gonna fight a dragon, boys.
No, we're not.
Oh,
Did you say we're
she's
having
beautiful.
fried dragon?
We could have fried dragon.
Said, no, I'm a
It's a good
traveling.
thing we have a mental connection.
Just traveling, and I mean, looking at it from my perspective, how often do you get a chance to talk to a glorious cloud dragon like yourself? Could I have passed on this opportunity?
Okay, you... Alright. There's a... So how does this work? I hope this doesn't actually hurt you. I don't know. You are small... Larger, smaller creatures. Okay, you have to make a fortitude save. Let me make sure about the distance first. I think it's right. Oh. No. No, you do not have to make the check.
Oh, yeah, I am using bullhorn, so I can be pretty far away.
Sure. She... Alright, so you see where D1 is? The one, that square? She just inhales deeply and breathes a tunnel of air and clears the air from where she is to that one square, so you can see her.
I'll walk up to the edge of that. Hello. How are you doing? My name is Awelbranstagon. You may have heard of me.
You
But maybe
are
not yet.
not from here. What are you
Not?
doing on the Expanse, gnome?
So, as I said, I travel. I look for interesting people to talk to. And who's more interesting than yourself?
She lays her head on her paws. She goes, "You're a strange one."
I agree. What's the point of going through life if you're going to be boring?
She says, I am Sadisarax. I want you to come no farther than the shoreline. I've had poor dealings with smaller folk.
That is perfectly reasonable.
Did you speak with Blood Canoe?
Yes, we did. We heard rumor of an interesting thing his god had in the tip up there, and yes, we had a conversation.
Oh, you mean his cavern? Yes.
Yes, the very large cavern. Have you seen the murals? Some of them were done with what might be called skill.
I've flown by them and seen them.
Yes.
He is so
Okay.
small-minded for someone who loves things so large.
That's a clever turn of phrase.
You got something brown right here, Robert. Just right.
How do you talk to dragons? You flatter them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is anybody taking advantage of my distraction?
Yeah,
or
I
you all
wanna
just
know
watch
that.
me talk.
Oh no, we're just. I'm waiting.
You're just
Okay.
We're just gonna pan this thing out. You're gonna romance a dragon.
Yeah, you guys gonna watch phase 2 of that time?
I think that Edmond is just going to turn into the little fox and sort of park himself underneath some branches. Just watch.
I will activate my flying winged sandals.
God, those are ugly sandals.
But they're useful.
If you wear sandals, you have to trim your toenails.
And now wear socks.
Or
They're paw
probably
coverings.
claws, yeah.
I'll turn invisible. And using foil senses, I'll try to fly past her to get
You
to the
have
key.
everything.
Using foil senses? What the fuck is that?
You know when you bite on aluminum foil?
Oof.
Oh God, get out of here! I don't want to hear that.
Oh, you already linked it. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I see. Oh, against special senses like scent that a dragon might have. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And wasn't your stealth check like a 41?
41, yep.
Okay. I mean, I imagine her passive perception is not 41, but I should actually look at what it is. Oh,
she
right there.
dargan.
Wow, it's actually really close to 41. Okay.
Yeah, she's a fucking dragon.
So, Zarkwon, move yourself for a round. And you'll probably be able to move yourself just fine no matter what, but I just want you to be able to interact, and anybody else too. John, are you just like waddling up as your Tanuki self? Okay.
He's just kind of slowly creeping
One
up.
round.
Oh my god, you go past the dragon.
You're not still emanating light, are you?
No, I snuffed that, but
Oh, that would be funny.
Shut invisible
what's
ball
this
of
ball
light.
of light?
What the fuck is she called? The Cloud Dragon. I have so many stupid, useless Belumdar pages open.
We need to dive into the history of Belumdar. He's the important one here.
Okay, there it is.
Was he picked on as a child by a big guy? Is that what happened?
Probably. I mean, that's how you get to be, like, obsessed with size, right? Just a moment. It has an ability that it didn't define. I'm trying to see if it defines it somewhere. I don't see it, so I think I'm just going to make it up. Hey, that's what happens if it doesn't define what it is. It just says the
Yeah.
name.
Yeah, that is kind of an annoying thing that Pathfinder does. That sends you back to the appendix of monster abilities. Save space, but it's annoying.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm just going to. Okay, so actually, I think I know what it means. All right. And that is really okay. All right, so fuck. All right, so Sidisirax says, "You have 2 animal folk with you. No, 3. And a metal statue?"
I lose count. This one back here, I put to Pagan. Smells enough for a half dozen occasionally.
She's looking right at Tolo, hiding in
Damn
the
it.
shrubbery. Oh, actually, what did Tolo get
my
for
hair.
his stealth?
Oh. Probably. I don't think I rolled it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, that is my chef.
Your chef?
Yes. You don't travel with a chef? And what do you eat when you
I
travel?
don't like riders, and dragons don't cook for one another.
That's fair.
Yes, she beat that.
Alright, now let's walk out.
Well, I have particular taste that I would prefer not to eat. You know that the lake canoe guy, he offered me some crackers. Crackers. That's not
Ugh.
a meal that you can sustain yourself on.
I
Doesn't have any gumption to it, any taste.
I hate ascetics. They survive on weeds and water.
Right? What's the point of living if you can't feel alive?
I want to tell Morpheus that he finds a bunch of magic items. All right, so there is a fucking master quality cloud dragon hide armor. It looks like it's made from her skin, or a creature like her. A magical looking polished club. A really nice looking wood tiki mask, a jeweled scepter, gold goblets, not cookware, but servingware, and a bunch of silver and gold. And on top of all of it, you see this 6-foot long giant iron key.
That's a big key. Is there a bulk for it
Oh,
by chance?
it's 6.
6?
And also the
Oh.
cracked head of a dwarven statue, a tower shield bearing rusted patches in unusual shapes. That's all that matters. In fact, that shit didn't matter. It was just there, so I read it. Sorry. Yeah, key.
I'll start with the key and put it into my cloud storage.
Storing it on the cloud.
Yeah, story on the
Yep.
cloud. What the fuck is that?
Got an account with AWS?
It's another dimension. Yep.
How are you moving it without sound? It is on a pile of coins.
On a pile of coins. Let's see. It's a good question. I'm trying to think if, well, I don't really necessarily want to cast a spell because that takes sound. How about if I create the space under the key?
What does that mean?
Don't you
Yeah,
have to
I know
like
what that
put
means.
something into and pull something out of this space? Isn't it like an
Mm,
extra dimensional space that way?
Here it is. Oh, 1 bulk or less to stow it.
Oh,
This
wow.
is more than 1 bulk.
Oh, interesting. So like each item has to be one weird. All right.
Mm.
Well,
Quick,
just
cut into 6 pieces.
there's a sound of
I
6
guess
big
I
metal.
cannot be quite as stealthy as I thought I was. Well, sneaky to get the key, at least.
You are telepathically connected to everyone. Someone else could
Hmm.
create a distraction. Edmond, in particular, is good at it.
Is that not what I'm doing right now? It's distracting.
Oh, I agree. I just mean, like, you are keeping her attention, but he could create a loud fucking noise that could cover the noise of putting a key somewhere.
Okay. But, I mean, you don't have a place to put it, do you? If you can't get it in your cloud storage.
He just picks it up and walks out with it.
I got the key, guys.
Can
I mean,
you carry
would it turn
6 bulk?
invisible if I picked it up?
Carried objects.
I think
usually
so.
do, don't they?
Are you
Yes.
invisible right now?
I am.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was one of the spells I cast. Was I activated my sandals to fly and cast invisibility.
Can you carry it?
Oh. I'm at bulk 3, I think. Of 5. I don't know.
You'd be encumbered.
Yeah.
Who cares? You're fucking
You just
invisible.
fly more slowly, right?
Yeah. Like, what's the problem here?
While you're encumbered, you're clumsy 1, and you take a 10-foot penalty to all your speeds, and that's it. So, that subtracts from your stealth, so your stealth check would effectively go down to 40. So if you're willing to pick it up and carry it, yeah, it can be invisible. You just like put your robe over it or something. And yeah, you can carry it. You'll just be encumbered, and even flying, you slow down, which is weird. And you're clumsy, so that'll only come up if it's AC or if her perception check is that close to your stealth check.
Yeah.
All right, how about this? If there's not much distractions, Tolo can whip out his magical kitchenaire. You know, I've never cooked for a dragon before. Flings his blade along,
My,
and
you got
I
it.
do love cooking for a beautiful dragon. He basically makes noise to help out. What would you like? I have all kinds of food. Lamb, cow,
I let him know I'm at the key,
dwarf.
and I can retrieve it.
Does anybody have lengthy diversion?
I don't know what that is.
I don't have it specifically, but I'll see if I have it.
My diversion is very unlengthy.
That, or I could collect the other magic items in here.
You guys are fine keeping her attention, but
I gain a mythic point for creating a diversion.
Is it if you get a critical success or if it's just a success?
Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah.
Okay, well it is.
That's
You are succeeding at creating a diversion right now.
It technically it's not created diversion because that's the one action in combat thing. Because
Oh.
right now I'm making an impression or something like that.
I don't know. I mean, this is a diversion, technically speaking.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I mean, how I. Ugh. All right. No, it doesn't matter. Objectively, it doesn't matter. I have to think of how this dragon thinks and feels. The fucking
Feels like she's hungry and wants to focus on me.
No, I
Look
mean
at the food.
sure, but that's not her overriding emotion. She climbs out onto this rock and sits up and watches you guys. And she says to Awelbranstagon, why are you really here? Did the dwarves send you? Did they send you from the Cloud Citadel?
The only dwarf I've talked to recently was Lake Canoe, and my friend here when he was dressed as a dwarf yesterday. But that doesn't count. He's dressed as things all the time.
She raises a scaly brow.
Yeah, I should not have said that.
Yeah, I probably should have.
I like the
Can
beards.
we go with my character's intelligence over Robert's intelligence?
Gives a mythic point to go back in time. 5 seconds.
It's fine, yeah, go back, whatever.
You know, I had him turn into a dwarf so I could laugh at him. Have you seen how ridiculous their proportions are? Do it again. Do it again, Pagan. Become a dwarf.
I do.
My God.
See?
And when I do it, I
Silly
dance around
dwarves.
like an idiot.
Yes, dance, dwarf, dance.
Oh my God, she actually laughs aloud. When she does, Awelbranstagon notices there is a pile of mud that is obscuring a tangle of roots that is the beginning of an enormous plant that is dangling into the water. But it is large-sized, and it sort of writhes. And you see that there are bones in the water right next to it, like it's a carnivorous plant.
I'm not comfortable standing where I am anymore. So what's the status of our mental talking? Who can talk to whom?
We can talk to each other because we're all in the same network. We can
Any distance?
planet wide.
I'm close enough.
Really?
Oh,
So
yeah,
we just
fine,
have telepathy among the whole group. Okay. So I'll warn everybody. There seems to be a nefarious plant to my front. keep an eye out around yourselves for others.
Edmond goes, boom.
I would say let's Morpheus, you let us know, boom or no boom. How are you doing? I can't see where you are.
And Morpheus can escape now if he wants to move away. He will have to pass by her, but he already did.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do my best to get into the trees.
But there's so much good stuff back there.
There is. Doesn't mean I can't go back for it.
Yeah.
Totally.
I imagine we're going to be hostile area. I'd say this telepathically. We're going to have to be pretty quick when we leave here. I don't think it'll be long before she notices that key is missing.
True.
Tolo starts eating his own food he's making for the dragon. You know, never mind.
She's like, make me something with roots. Do you know any root cooking? Perhaps with some spices from Vudra.
I've got that. I have all the things you need.
Wow.
Starts frying things up. Looking back at her, get a little smile. A little one-eyed wink.
She's shaking her head at like the silliness of this situation.
It is ridiculous. I love it.
Oh,
Trying to help. Wants to feed a dragon. He wants to feed all the people. Wants to feed a dragon. This is the opportunity. Yes, he's literally enjoying this. It's not just a distraction anymore. It's like a passion for him right now. Is to feed this fucking dragon.
okay.
So there's like more than just like what's supposed to be going on. Is he's like getting into it.
She exhales through her nose and creates mist fog again, covering the entire area. And then you see the giant shape that was her vanish. And then she reappears without a sound right here.
The fog passes over me. Like, oh, this doesn't help at all.
I'll take the opportunity to take a couple steps
Try-
away from
tries
that
to
plant.
Wave his hand around.
And
It
she
smells
goes,
good.
You smell like ale.
Oh.
I'll
Yes.
keep going.
Oh, have you been drinking again?
I just love this Zarkwon's like, bye.
I've got the key.
She's like, I'd like to lick your beard.
You to lick me?
Your ale smells foreign.
Tolo, let the dragon lick you.
Or pass her some ale.
I'm gonna whip up something real quick.
You just pull out some ale.
How often do you get the offer to be licked by a dragon, though?
Right? Could even give you like a buff or something.
Sticky
Dragon
saliva.
sweat. This guy tenses up and like, okay,
You let her?
sure.
All right. Well, her tongue is very prehensile, so it wraps around your beard and seems like it's squeezing liquid out of it. And she's like, I like fermentation. And she gets closer, and you smell her breath, and I guess it would probably just smell like ozone, like fried circuits.
Like,
And-
like a lightning
Let's-
strike.
Right, like a lightning
Let's get her
strike.
drunk, boys.
And she's like, do you have other fermented foods or ale? And she's like looking for your bag and like trying to sniff whatever you're wearing.
Oh, of course, I have all kinds of things. And he just pulls out like iced wine and all kinds of fucking just shots, alcohol, lines them on his table. And he's like nervous
give-
as he's doing this.
Let's
But
give her
still
one
trying
of
to
the.
keep us cool.
Let's give her one of the bottomless mugs.
Yeah, any one of you can take it out of the cloud storage.
She's not having my bottomless mug.
Zarkwon, can a can you include Rusty in your network? He's not mindless because he has a demon inside.
Yeah, if he's not mindless and part of the party, yeah.
Awesome. Edmond commands him to leave.
Sweet.
I say, Your Grace, may I approach your immensity?
And she goes, "What are you?"
Talking to Tanuki?
I get asked that a lot.
Wait, you say Tanuki, Morg?
Well, I'm asking if she's talking to him.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Distracted.
am but a humble Tanuki.
What's a Tanuki? And she tries to poke your belly, not with like the point, but like with the curve of her nail.
I do the little Pillsbury Doughboy. Hoo hoo hoo. I
goes,
have some.
I'd
have
like
something-
to keep you.
Pardon?
I'd like to keep you.
Well, I have something you might like even better. Check this out. And I pull out this mug. It's like, do you smell that? And I pour it. It just keeps pouring
It smells like him.
endlessly.
Ah, what a waste. And she like snatches it from you if you let her.
Yeah.
Okay. And she like writes it and she goes, "How dare you?
Oh, I was just showing you. Taste it. It's delicious.
You taste it."
I take it and I just chug it.
Pagan, not on the clock.
And then she grabs it with her tongue.
You said you like fermentation. I thought you might enjoy this.
And she like holds it with a claw and pours. And she goes, "Oh my, you're not kidding." And she starts pouring some on the carnivorous plant. Actually, there's another one right here. She pours it on that one. And she goes, my... It's called... She goes, "My Opali like it too." Well, at least they should. And then she just like sits and like licks over and over again the top of the ale, just drinking, watching Tolo, but not watching you. Like, she's fascinated with the smells and the flavors. The rest of you could probably just leave. They'd be fine.
Well,
I take the key a good distance away down the path, and I'll leave it somewhere and come back.
I just realized that that could have been a fight without the healer.
Yeah, I'm gonna pack my shit up and quietly walk away from the giant drink.
The healer is always there.
well, I appreciate the conversation. Good Mr. Disserax.
Sirac.
But we must be getting on our way.
Oh no, I think not.
I apologize, but we have things to do. Dwarves to kill, you know, and all that.
She goes, "Your clove fox can leave, and you can leave, but I like these two."
I'll trade you the fox for both of them.
You hear Edmond in your head say, "What?" And he looks at you.
Quiet. This means you're worth a lot. Yes, he's the strength of both of them combined.
You don't want me. I have horrible gas all the
He
time.
does. It is nasty.
She rolls perception to see if you're lying.
Rip one. Dang it.
I'm gonna get the
Roll
fuck out of here.
performance.
Can I perform a fart?
Sure.
The green die.
Ooh.
Oh no.
She's like, "All right, I see that you don't really want to stay here."
I enjoy your company, but I just don't want to live here forever.
She goes, but I'm keeping this.
Okay, deal.
I already took it off my list.
All
right.
Edmond creeps a little bit closer. I think it's boom time.
Edmond, we're leaving. We are leaving.
Booming time this shit.
I think
Be
it's
cool, Edmond. Be cool.
I mean, we could.
I mean,
I'm in-
out of character, I want to fight this dragon. In character, I think we can just walk away.
Just walk away.
Wait, so Tolo packed up his shit and left?
Yeah.
Okay. She seemed to
Yeah.
not notice at first, and she says, wait, where's the other one? And in front of Pagan, she just turns into Cloud and flies through the mist.
Well, he said he came
Oh.
back after he deposited the key.
Nope, that's Zarkwon.
Oh, who were we talking?
Tolo.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yola.
through our mental connection out to everybody, we need to get out of the dragon's lair before this goes off.
Then she reappears here. It's not like flying, it's like shape-shifting and then appearing.
Yeah, it's like gas form.
Mhm.
So Tolo like runs out in front of her and he's like, "Hi."
And she says,
Sh-
I
Should've
haven't
finished
sampled all
cooking.
your wares.
Okay. He's
You
like
have to stay with me for the night at least.
super nervous.
Come on, let's go home. You can cook some
Okay.
fish for me. Do you have fish? We can go fishing.
I can do fish. Right, guys? That's from the group. Maybe I should stay here with the dragon and you guys can leave. Maybe.
Edmund says
Okay.
through the connection, well, good luck.
You know, technically, guys, I could turn into a key.
Wait. Can you turn into a six bulk or six like a big key? That
I don't
size?
know if I don't know about the bulk, but I know I can turn it into an object.
All right, let me look at your abilities. Is that
If
would
we-
be weird?
If we have to stay the night, if you have to stay the night, I could like pretend to be the key in the meantime.
Any heavy object up to large size, you could be the key. Are you gonna go rush into the cave?
Well, but I don't think I could make it over there without her seeing me or noticing.
If she's not looking at you right now, I'll turn you invisible.
Okay.
Oh, that's great. Oh shit.
I mean, if
How's
you,
he
if
gonna
you,
look like a key if he's invisible?
if well, I could turn back, but if you guys
Yeah,
think
I'm-
this would be helpful,
Well, as it stands right now, I'm still invisible for I don't know how long it's been, but I'm invisible for 10 minutes, and
Yeah, it's a few more minutes at least.
do we
I
want?
can fly back in there and grab some stuff. and we
As it
can get
stands right
out,
now,
or
I
you
think
can-
I'm on a date.
Or you've got an invisible pocket healer right now if you want to take on a dragon.
I'm not taking on a dragon.
I was going to say, if you have to stay with her, then she's probably over time going to notice that her prized possession is gone.
Yeah.
So if you have to stay, I'll stay and become her prized possession temporarily.
Another carnivorous plant wakes up, and now they're all erect and alert. They're sort of writhing slightly.
Or we
These
could
are-
just run
these
for
are
it,
Trees.
except it takes a minute to teleport, so we would be susceptible for a minute.
Yeah, my opinion is if we're gonna fight her, let's not fight her in her own lair.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I was kind of hoping we would like talk ourselves out of this.
I like the idea of the key, and then like eventually the key just sprouts little feet and starts walking out.
I
Sneaks
like
away.
that idea too, but does he know what the key looks like? Did he ever see it?
Oh no,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just like
shit.
a key.
it was just described.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that I could mentally project a picture.
No, you
It's-
could talk. You could
Yeah.
tell him what it looks
Yeah.
like, but that's all. That'd be
It
funny.
looks
It's like
like
a brass
a
key
key.
instead of an iron
Yeah.
key. She's like, oh.
He's like no, he's the
Yeah.
hotel key card.
I don't think this is going to work. I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah, I think
he was a
I-
pain.
this is all right.
It was
Ed-
the one-armed
Edmond, boom
man.
time. Give us 12 seconds till boom time. Get in position. Everybody get where you want to go. This is happening.
Do I know where she
Everybody-
is? You mean boom time by like our explosives going off?
Yeah, Edmond's wants to boom, so I'm giving Edmond 12 seconds to boom as we get in position. I'm
Everybody can see roughly what space she's in because she's fucking huge. She still takes up space. It's just hard to see where vital areas are.
We don't have to boom. Why are we booming? What's with the booming?
Do you have any other idea? Do you have an escape if we leave you with her?
It-
She's going to get very mad very quickly when she notices that key's gone.
Maybe she won't. I don't know.
Yeah, we just met this guy though, so
You can
know.
all leave and
Just
you
kidding.
continue your date. Do you have a means of escape? Are you comfortable with us leaving you?
Date with a dragon.
I mean,
Wait till she
Maybe.
falls asleep.
yeah, she could. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, she could fall asleep.
She's going to notice the key is gone before she falls asleep.
This is true.
As soon as she gets back inside that cavern, she'll.
It's her prized possession on top of everything else. She's going to notice.
And it was literally on top of everything else. It's-
So long as you can keep her out of that room, you're safe. But once she goes back in, do you have an escape?
Let's go out for dinner. We always eat in.
Is
This
this
is
economy?
McDonald's. Buy a cheeseburger.
So what do you want to do, Tolo? Do you want to continue on your date, or do you want to kick off a fight here?
I don't want to fight a
Continue
dragon. I thought it'd be kind of cool to like talk her way out of it, but if we're gonna blow her up,
It doesn't matter what talking we do. The minute she sees that key's gone, it's a fight.
And
So-
she knows where we're going to be because she's
Yeah.
been there before.
Yeah, she knows exactly where we're going with it.
Well, Tolo might be
Um,
able to be made invisible, and if he's the last one, okay. So if the rest of you leave and Zarkwon Morpheus stays with Tolo, and then makes Tolo invisible, and then they run. If she doesn't smell them, then they might be okay.
Well, Tolo doesn't have the ability to bypass smell, does he? That was a
No.
Zarkwon thing. That was a Morpheus ability.
I can cover my tracks better.
Yeah. So
I can cover my tracks, not by smell, but I'm a ranger. I'm a ranger. I can move some leaves around. Does that count?
It counts for something. It's good.
All right. So are we gonna fight a dragon?
it's your call, Tolo. If you want to continue role playing and do your dinner thing with her, go ahead. The rest of us will move away from here, trusting you can get out.
Here's a random
Or-
question. Do you think we can fight a dragon in an hour? Because I have an hour left.
Probably not, but we could break.
Yeah. I just wanted to throw that out there.
This is not a forced encounter. You guys don't have to fight this thing. It's not set in stone. It's just been going
Yeah.
along with roleplay. So if you guys want to get out of it and can, do it. I'm not gonna force anything.
Up to you, Tolo. What do you want to do?
Wait. How about this? Give that spell and makes you look like you're dead.
I do.
If worse comes to worse,
I'd
well,
have to
I-
be within.
how close.
She could eat you after she thinks you're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Well, no, but he wouldn't be there. There's an illusory corpse there.
Yeah, but she
Oh,
didn't
go-
immediately
go-
know.
Where is?
Damn it! I'm trying to find a way. I want to have a date with Dragon.
Then have a day with the dragon.
I want
I-
to like talk my way out this. I want to have a fight that's not a fight. I think it'd be kind of cool. To, like not
Yeah,
have to
it's,
fight a fucking dragon.
I can cast Drop Dead. It's 120 foot range actually, so that's pretty good. But I have to be able to see you, and you have to take a hit. You have to like reasonably be injured to the point of dead, because they'll be able to tell if you take 2 HP damage, you're not going to drop dead.
Okay, it has to be logically
Yeah, you have to be.
sure.
It's kind of wishy-washy. The GM can grant the attacker an immediate perception check to disbelieve the image if the target uses yada yada yada.
Oh
That
yeah,
was a paper cut. That was nothing.
she might not be fooled by that.
You'd have to piss her off enough for her to hit you to use that ability.
Yeah, so she's smart enough to know that if she does like 20 damage to you, that's probably not going to kill you.
A little boop on a
So
snoot.
that's an option, but you got to get your shit rocked first before I do it.
You might actually die before it
Yeah.
happens.
Another option is you could go along with her and try to convince her with diplomacy or maybe deception that
Or just cook her the best meal she's ever had.
sure.
Yeah,
She
if
might
you're
not
gonna
care about
start
anything
cooking,
else.
I'll
That's what
go
I'm thinking,
back
like-
and I'll start looting.
Put
What
her
were
to
you going to
sleep.
say, Jake?
Or
Oh,
talk her into a picnic somewhere outside of her lair
Wait a minute.
so she doesn't notice the key's gone.
that's an option. Or try to act like you're on her side, and when she discovers that the key is gone, encourage her to go kill your friends, and then like maybe you get to ride her back and you get to backstab her in the middle of a fight.
Never ending story.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Faster, Falcor, faster.
We'll find them.
All right. Well, either way, Awelbranstagon is moving the hell out of here.
Yeah.
So I am.
Yeah, if we're not doing combat, then I'm gonna go loot more while I'm invisible.
With you have the key on you.
No, I hit it.
It's dropped off down the road.
Oh,
Yeah, I went
Oh,
down the road
sorry.
and dropped it off.
okay.
I'm not gonna move away from the party though until we've decided what we're gonna do.
We need a Tolo verdict.
Yeah, Tolo, what are you doing?
Damn it.
Tolo, come out here. Bring your new friend. Let's have a picnic. I saw a nice ledge out here overlooking a misty pond.
What would Tolo
Like
do?
Seems like a great place for a picnic.
Tolo would want to make the dragon dinner.
Yes.
Honestly.
Come on.
That's his
Let's
whole thing.
go.
Like he would want because
He's
Jake.
also a monster hunter,
Well, yeah, but Jake asked us like,
and this is a monster.
but she doesn't kill anyone.
You hate monsters.
But she might be fun.
She might be ingredients.
Gross.
Oh, fine.
You ever eaten a dragon?
Dragon tongue steak.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've had cow tongue. That's fucking nasty. It's a sandwich that licks you back.
I kind of like her. I'd feel bad killing her.
Yeah, I know. All right, but she's not... whatever.
Well, we may not have a choice.
I personally think a fight's going to happen, and we should be in
Yeah.
the best position.
So in that case, we can start. Jesus Christ, we can start.
Because you realize that once we leave and she knows the key's gone, she knows where to find this dwarf, and she's probably going to take it out on him if we're not here.
Yeah, it's all we're all talking telepathically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Edmond goes, what about just intimidating the shit out of her?
Are you going to intimidate
yeah,
her?
fucking dragon.
Well, look, we
we
got
could try
so
that.
much magic and firepower and a big ass statue. And there's so many of us. We surround her. Maybe it'll work.
We got to do that outside of her lair, though.
Right.
Well, yeah, and we've got God Tripper.
We've got what?
God
God
Tripper.
Tripper.
That is what you said. Okay.
Yep.
I'm so annoyed that they finally came out with more information on Nyarlathotep.
Don't
Just-
need it anymore.
Just in time.
Where are you?
Does it match up with what you were telling us in there? Were they watching our stream and writing it down?
No, there was more that I didn't include.
All right, Tolo, this way. Picnic, out here.
They want to like improv some shit, but it's not gonna work. I don't think. So what's the thing I'm looking for here? Hold on. Give me a second.
We got to do something. Let's go.
Well, we're gonna fire her butt. So there's what's it called? I can make a thing. It's probably not gonna do anything. It's
You have a
fucking
love
dragon.
potion for a dragon.
Not a love potion, but a sleep potion. Slumber wine.
They're immune to sleep.
Dragons are immune to fucking sleep. God
Yeah.
damn it. Alright, well in that case,
Even so, that sounds like it's got an incapacitation tag on it.
yeah it does. It knocks them
Yeah,
out.
so
It doesn't matter.
Yes. How far until we're out of the lair? What I would assume is the lair.
Well, can I at least like lure her to maybe the water edge, away from the evil plants, and like propose like a little food date, make her what she wants as a distraction, put her back to the rest of the party.
Do you want to talk
Well,
this
that-
out, or do you want to diplomacy this out?
I don't know if I have diplomacy.
You could also, instead of trying to be like suave, try to intimidate her into doing
I also don't have it either. I'm terrible at.
Well, then
Both
do you want to
those
let
things.
me?
Oh
do
no,
the talking?
no. My diplomacy is actually pretty good. Well, it's not. It's trained. Not terrible.
it? It's not plus
It's
one.
better. It's better than my deception.
Can let the bard do the talking.
Yeah, you could let
What?
him do the talking.
Mhm.
Sure,
Mm.
sure.
Well, we'll just. What do you want? What Morg? Not Tolo. I'm talking to Morg. What do you want to do? What are we doing here?
Well, if you want
You
to kill
want
a
to-
fucking dragon,
All right. How do you want to?
I want to lure her away from the plants that are writhing that can attack us from the forest.
So we're
To the
trying to
water.
get her to go out to the east.
Correct.
Okay. Good.
And
So
she
yeah.
likes my food, or they have my food or my alcohol. Use that to.
Yes, Madame. We have plenty more fermented drinks and fermented foods that my cook here will prepare for you. I saw a nice area over here overlooking some scenery out here. It's a perfect place. Let's go set up and have a meal. And can I roll something for that?
I mean, sure, diplomacy, but it's gonna get a bonus of 5 because that's what she wants.
Diplomacy. Plus 5 is a 43.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I saw it teetering on that one. I was scared.
I had faith.
Oh, okay, so she seems weirdly proud, sort of like a dog that just chased off a car. So she's like,
Give them what they want. All right. And telepathically to Morpheus, coast is clear. Loot, 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 loot.
All right, I'll go back into the cave and start looting.
Check for traps.
that would be funny.
And we go have tea time with the dragon.
Okay, so I know that Awelbranstagon will be well behaved. I don't know what Tolo's behavior pattern is, and he has not, in my mind, solidified a specific role he would take with this dragon. He could be trying to seriously or pretending to actually come onto her as if he's a date, or just trying to make her happy, or
Yeah, he's
he
just
doesn't
trying
know
to make her
anything
happy.
about what?
He's trying to. So he loves feeding people. That's his whole thing. That's his whole cook side. He loves to make food for people because food makes people happy. Generally, that also applies to monsters. So he likes to make people happy. So his whole thing is like he will make her something that makes her happy. Alcohol. He'll infuse alcohol with lamb.
Don't forget she
beef,
mentioned fish.
fish, whatever she wants. He'll fry all that up. We'll put it on a show for her. I'll roll performance
Yes,
for that
please do.
because that is his whole jam.
Oh my god, she's
And
fucking spells. Holy fuck.
yeah,
She casts True Seeing while she eats.
Oh my god! You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm taking Hero Point. I don't care, or Mythic Point or whatever. I'm doing it. I'm not failing this fucking roll.
You're a pointy point. Okay.
Yeah, whatever it is.
That was a 4? Wow.
Yeah, that
it's
was,
rewrite fate.
I've been rolling
It's just-
shit all night, guys.
Yeah, you have.
I want to fail this. I want to be impressive. He's like slicing stuff up. He's got no, I didn't do that. He's being very mobile and fluid. He gives a little wink once in a while with his one eye. Being charismatic as he can.
Isn't that just
he is
blinking?
charismatic. It is
It's
blinking.
just
for him.
blinking.
It is blinking for him. It gives like this little like weird smile for like a gruff ass cat.
Okay, so I know this is silly, but she goes, ooh. And like a few minutes later, she's still just like in awe of you cutting vegetables in midair, whipping knives around. And she goes, can I enhance you? I just want to see what will happen.
Mm.
She casts haste on you.
Sweet.
He's a blender.
Let's begin to 2000. Slices, dices, stirs, and fries.
He's like, oh, that's a paste. Fuck.
It can be a stride or a strike, so you're striking those vegetables.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, that was definitely my finger.
Just rolls with it. Oh, fuck.
She's like, yeah, it's okay. Leave it in.
She seems mesmerized by this show. Like this is a show just for her, and it's like operatic quality. This is a performance.
Oh yeah, he's got a scarf swirling around. He's basically dancing with the food. It's really performative. It's an art form.
She's probably the most rewarding one-on-one audience you've ever had, because like she hasn't seen anything like this before, and you're a cat doing this, and I know this is very childlike, but occasionally she'll just be like, ah! Like people do in restaurants when there's a performative act of cooking. Like you cut up something really well and like catch the head of a fish on the end of your knife. And she keeps rewarding you for everything that you're doing. And God, this whole time you guys have like, I don't know, at least 5 minutes of grabbing things. Wow. All right. So if you spent,
Better hurry up.
so you spend like, let's say a round getting into the cave, and then probably a round putting the first thing in a bag, and then an action for each subsequent thing. So that's probably like 3 minutes to grab all of the big items, and then you head out, so you still have invisibility when you cast her. Because
And I
you
can
had like
cast
5
it
minutes
again
left.
if I need to.
Okay, well then it's up to you if you want to stay in there and grab absolutely everything,
Yeah,
and you will
might
have
as
to
well.
cast invisibility again. Okay.
I'll cast it again.
So wait, who went in with you? Anybody?
I
I
thought it
don't
was
think
just
anybody
me.
else went in.
No, it's just him.
Yeah.
They'd have to get
Oh.
past those plants.
I thought Pagan went in for some reason. All right.
Well, originally I was going to be the key, but no, I didn't go in.
Yeah, we
What's
nixed that
Pagan
idea.
doing? So I
And
yeah,
if I have to cast fly again, I will.
I'm hanging out with the dragon and Tolo as an awkward third wheel now.
Maybe having some drinks and just enjoying yourself.
Yeah,
Um,
I'll have a drink. And it's just a nice picnic with friends.
Yes, it's a nice little. Totally, we're all fine and happy, and don't look over there.
Well, you set up your table strategically, so she has to look that way.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that Edmond would have Rusty just go back up the mountainside, because that's just not a useful thing to have nearby if you're trying to trick her. And Edmond would probably just hide in the brush and not have any part in this. Just be
Good.
stealthy in case something happens.
Can Edmund and Rusty get a head start carrying the key back?
Good point.
Rusty could have, couldn't he?
Well, yeah. Rusty
She
could
kind
by
of
himself.
dismissed Edmond anyway.
All right, so Edmund takes off with Rusty, and the two of them carry the key off. Wow. All right. Oh my God, this makes me so nervous. All right.
Means if the shit hits the fan, we don't have our healer.
Who needs a healer?
So, How
You've
much?
got a little bit of a key.
That's true. I forgot you can do that too.
What? Yeah, Edmond doesn't heal anymore.
That's right. We don't have our Edmond. That's all.
I can heal.
Do you have soothe?
I got to, yeah. I can heal.
Yeah.
Make you feel real
all right.
nice.
So, how much fucking bulk can you carry, Zarkwon?
If they're one bulk items, I can move them into storage. Heck, I don't know how.
Don't you have
I
a
can
bag
put
of
it-
Hoyle or some shit? Just to throw a bunch of shit into it.
That's kind of what I was treating the storage as,
Level
as a bag
12.
of holding.
Scoop
It's
it
a
up.
dimension
I
holding.
think that's what it does, isn't it?
But I have
What's it called?
cloud storage. I have 50 bulk, but I've got 16 in there. So I've got lots of room.
Oh, that's an insane amount of room. Scoop the whole room up.
One broker lets to store it. The cloud storage has capacity of 12 bulk.
Not
What's
counting my
your expert's
master.
connection? Master.
Yep.
Oh yeah, okay. 50 bulk.
Yep.
50 items of one bulk or less can fit the cloud storage. But the armor is probably 2 bulk.
Wow,
Unless
2.
it's
That's insane.
well, is it light or heavy?
That's nothing. Grab all of it and run.
I can put it in pieces.
What?
Yeah, I don't see anything here that he wouldn't be able to store in there
Like,
except
literally.
maybe Dwarven statue. Actually,
that,
no,
that was
tower
just a
shield.
boring statue.
The tower shield is too big, I think.
Yeah, you might have to leave tower shield behind.
Well, we don't need a tower shield.
Yeah, none of us
I
use
can-
shields.
I can
It doesn't
carry the
stand-
shield, but
Its bulk is 4.
wow.
I'm gonna need a tower shield if this goes wrong.
Okay.
Tower shields, it's like you just hide behind it in battle, nothing can hit you. But you also
All
can't.
right, yeah, if you can carry 50 bulk, I'm going to say that you can carry all the gold coins too, and the jeweled scepter, and everything. Like,
Clean her
Oh,
out.
she's gonna be
Yeah,
pissed.
you can
seriously.
take,
Oh,
take
she's
like
gonna be
the
pissed.
woven mats that are her floor if you want. Just to be insulting.
Don't do that.
All right. Yeah, you got everything. You are
Yeah.
still. You will have to cast a second time, and you'd be invisible.
Yeah,
and
I did.
this dragon is going to learn to set an alarm spell when she leaves
Yep.
home. All right, so she seems to like really slowly eat and enjoy and relish it because she's watching a performance. She's really there for the performance, not for the food. But she does seem to enjoy like scenting her food with her tongue and smelling it. And so she's like really enjoying everything that Tolo's doing. Like if this was a different situation, she'd be a groupie.
She's a foodie.
She's a foodie. Hey, put some little alcohol on top of that. They make it taste real good.
Flambe.
And she
Flambe.
even makes conversation weirdly like, where did you learn how to do this?
Oh yeah, we can have like dialogue back and forth. He's all about like telling stories. He can complete the strategy of like stories about his past and how he's.
This is a dragon. She will keep you here for hours if you keep talking.
Well, right now we just do. We have to just right now. That's all.
Yeah, how
That's all
long
that
does it
matters.
take for Morpheus to bypass this until
Yeah.
his job done?
Not long. I mean, 15 minutes.
Well, time we hit that old dusty trail.
I mean, the old dusty trail.
Yeah, this is the tricky part. I don't know how we're gonna get.
Yeah, I know.
The tricky part is not to
So I guess we would at
I
least
can
wait long
just
enough. Oh, sorry.
cast the umbral journey on us again mid conversation and take off.
Oh,
What's your
good.
cast time
You
for
have it
that?
again?
1 minute, but I'm invisible.
So I think we should at least like finish the meal and see if we can
That's fine.
peacefully depart. But yeah, that's definitely a very good backup.
Yeah, I agree.
Owl is used to interactions like this, social awkwardness, and he gets the feeling after just a few minutes that if Tolo goes along with this dragon, then she will just be friendly and like partner with him. So he could probably pretty easily leave at any time after she has just enjoyed him for a while. So I don't know how long that would be. You'd have to figure that out. But
And-
she doesn't seem aggressive in the slightest. She seems indifferent to you, but friendly to him.
You could be missing an ingredient for dessert and have to go into the forest to
You know
forage
what?
for it.
And she won't
But
necessarily
the
connect
problem is-
them to the theft.
The instant she steps
She
back
never
in there,
saw me.
it's all done. So we need to be away from her by that time that
Mhm.
happens.
Yeah.
Unless if I could sneak away, I could cast illusory scene in there and make it look like. But again, I didn't see it ahead of time.
And she's a dragon. She'll
Yeah,
probably see
so-
through illusion.
Yeah, so that's no good. So yeah, the sticky point's going to be when it's time to leave. So Tolo, we're back on you again. How do you want to disengage?
God.
Do you want to live the rest of your life with this dragon?
Maybe I do.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of depends how Jake wants to play it out. So,
I have another idea that I could get her away from us back into her lair. But I mean, it's going to be combat after that. So if we time it right, I can send. Oh yeah, it'd be an illusion, so she could probably see through it. I don't know. Is that based on range, or is it just any illusion she can see through?
No, it's not automatic. I mean, she'd
Yeah.
have to make a check, but she adds a lock. She's a dragon.
Yeah, she does. So I can. What I'm thinking of, I have the illusory creature spell. I can make it look like that. What's the dwarf's name? Leg Canoe. I can make it look like he's running into her lair.
Ooh.
That's fucking funny.
And if we time it right, I do that right as Morpheus finishes his spell, and we're gone.
I'll work with that. That's fine.
Sounds solid.
She'll trade.
So yeah, it's 2 action casts for me. So give me a 12-second warning on.
I need a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can work that out really easily between the two of you. I want to know more. Is there any particular last phrase you want to leave her with?
Give her your calling card.
Chocolate dessert.
Actually, hand her one of the fucking
Bon
cards. Damn
appetit.
it.
Yes,
Ah.
but we do let Tolo finish the meal and serve it and do all that. So you do feed the dragon.
Well, if he's performing and serving a meal, it's going to be at least 30 minutes. That's minimum.
Do you have enough invisibility to last that long, Morpheus? Or do we need
No.
to get out? Okay, so yeah, we need. Sorry, Tolo. Never mind. We're bailing after the appetizer.
Bailing after dessert.
Dine and dash.
Dine and
Let's do
dash.
this. All right. So Morpheus, you start casting your spell. I count to 50. What was it? 58. Then
Well,
I
actually,
cast
I can
illusory.
have about an hour more of invisibility. I forgot you can downcast from higher level slots. So I could use a third rank slot to cast invisibility, and I have all 4 of those.
Well, then if you wanted to, you guys could sit here for an hour or more until she gets really comfortable and relaxed, and then just depart.
Sure. Let's see. Can you put her into a food coma, Tolo?
Make her some turkey.
That's what I was thinking originally. Kind of put her to sleep. So my thing was
Eventually-
if I feed her and appease her, she doesn't have to go back to her room. She just hang out.
Yeah.
And maybe just peace out in her own way without actually resting back there.
Pass her a nipstick.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe try one of
That's
these.
funny. Eventually, you give her so much food and alcohol and conversation, she just lays there, swishing her tail behind her lazily, and it looks like she's looking at you affectionately. She's truly having a good time.
I kind of feel guilty.
Yeah. You're Tanuki. You don't feel guilty.
No,
That's fair.
No, but we can fake it really well.
well,
Mm,
he's a monster hunter, but not all things are monsters. I've learned that through Pathfinder. Robert
Yeah,
Robert
demons
played a
can be
goblin.
friends, too.
We had a vampire. We had a fucking all kinds of stuff.
Alright.
However, He likes to appease before he kills. So she's getting all relaxed. If we're out and pack us things up, kind of give a little kick to the side of his kitchen and sucks back into his bag. Does a bow.
Well, thank you for the wonderful evening, but I think we are on our way.
She just waves back at you.
Yes.
Like she doesn't care what you're saying.
Walking.
Oh, we don't
And
meet
she's
again.
like, where do you live? And she like hops. She sort of like flies to land next to you again. Like she didn't bother walking.
Oh my god,
She just like landed next to you.
she's needy.
Oh, my legs are so short. Oh my god.
She's like,
Is she talking to Tolo?
if I want to come visit you, where do you live? It's not on this island.
Well, he'll explain that he is a wanderer, which is true, and he'll explain how he's been to, I don't know, the places in Glory, and he'll tell me I've been here, I've been there, I've been kind of everywhere. He's a wanderer.
Talk about the bazaar. That's where we were last.
I'm not telling her that place.
Good sticker on Absalom.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure Absalom.
If you want to get revenge, here's where you go.
I'm sure Absalom can handle a dragon.
Sure, we probably
It
could,
wouldn't
too.
be the largest city.
Just give her
yeah.
our address, man. Just let her know.
I've-
Invite her to the house.
A special portal place. You know what? I could really use a dragon. Honestly,
You could tell her honestly that you live on a different plane.
can
Even if
I,
it's-
can I make a? Can I get a dragon pet?
I don't care.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna.
If something happens between you and her or doesn't, it's not because of me. It's because it makes sense for the character in the story.
I'm gonna just honestly. Hi. Oh.
Why are you leaving it to chance? Do what you want.
All right, fine. I'll tell her.
What, that you come from a demi-plane?
She'll
You're not lying.
I don't think I can take you there. But if we could, we have fields of green, we have deserts, we have water. It's a beautiful place. It's better
From what
than
you've
this.
seen, she wouldn't fit through the portal.
Unless she could polymorph into
Can
something.
someone make it smaller?
Nope,
She's
that's
like,
against the wills of Bulmadar.
Yeah, it's too small. I can't do that. She says, I'd like to know more about you. I'd like to see your home. Can we talk again tomorrow?
Oh my god.
You hear in your mind, keep it mysterious.
Of course.
This is helpful. This is great. A relationship advisor in your ear.
I'm staring at Diversion at you.
Yes, that's what I was trying to think of it. Thank you.
Of course you can,
Keep
my
it
dear. And he
mysterious.
holds up
Leave it a
a
lingering
paw.
question. Make her want to see.
let her
you.
know you'll text
Yes.
her in the morning.
You always want him to leave him wanting more. I've learned that. So
her
he
chocolate.
holds a thick paw.
He holds out a thick paw.
Yeah, like it's like a little like handshaky thing.
Oh, okay.
He agrees to
Um,
meet her again.
I'm sorry, this is probably weird, but it's a dragon thing. She would open her mouth and wrap her tongue around your paw. They can't feel except for their tongues because there's so much armor.
Oh wow.
Well, if he understands that as a monster, then it's fine. It's like he accepts that and gross. That's cool. I'm gonna
she,
go
like,
now.
She watches you longingly, not like she's interested in you romantically or sexually necessarily. It's just like, but that was fun.
Sure, it's a bond.
She
Yeah,
was
it's a fond-
entertained.
Yeah, you had a fond many moments. Okay, so how fast do you run after that?
Fast as possible.
Goodbye. Boom.
Well, once we're a certain distance away and it's convenient, I can just whisk us away.
By the time you get back to where you were gonna go,
We should probably get
Edmond
the
is
fuck out of
almost-
here.
Edmond and Rusty are almost back to the cave you started at, but they have to catch up a bit. So you guys get there first. Because of how fast your spell works.
Okay, we're on a clock. We're on a clock, people.
Hey, goddammit, you folks passed me by. That ain't fair.
Well, we got not much time at all, honestly. Let's go. Let's get that key inside and get the exchange made and get home. Let's go.
It still takes like 20 minutes for him to get there to catch up to you.
Damn it.
Because you did the shadow travel, you skipped
did.
2 hours, and he didn't get to be part of it.
Can he haste himself?
Not for that long.
Shit.
But he eventually gets there. And he has the key and Rusty. Whatever, Rusty's holding the key.
All right, we got to do this quickly. Let's go. Inside.
Well, that's where we talk to the dwarf again, and
Yeah. Hey, Leg Canoe. We got your key.
Oh, God. He goes, oh my goodness. Thank you, my friends. Please just put it over on the altar or the floor. Put it on the floor. It's very big.
Rusty,
And-
hold on. Let's see about the card first.
Oh, the card. I have no power over it. Please take it if it wants you to. It should be the case because Balumdar has brought you to it.
Damn it, we did all this on a kooky religious job.
We didn't even fucking need the key.
Yeah, we probably didn't even need the key. All right.
That's the way it's written. He has no power over the
All
card.
right, I will go. I'll
What a
go.
dick. I made a
Okay, hey,
friend. I don't
card.
care.
Hmm.
Hey, card, I'm gonna grab you now. Be cool about this, and I'll reach out and I'll try and grab the card.
It evades your grasp, and you swear to God, you hear it go, and then it lowers itself into your hand,
All right.
like it was just fucking with you.
I have a good chuck on. I turned back to the rest of us. Don't ever do that again.
was that the juggler?
Yeah, that was the juggler.
There it is.
You cut that shit out right now. All right, then I encourage us all to go before this dragon shows up and disembowels the dwarf.
I
I
give
did
I
not-
give the dwarf a fish. He doesn't know what it means, but I know
Oh, a
what it means.
fish. Okay.
Because she's gonna want that.
She's gonna want that. I think she's having some dwarf for dinner.
For sure.
But nope, quickly, we gotta go.
Time to get out of the
And-
portal.
Well, it takes a full minute to activate the portal, and while you're activating it, and John left.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
He's just
Uh,
invisible. Tanuki things.
Yeah. I turned into.
You what?
I was just gonna make a joke. Go ahead. Sorry.
You see a lightning bolt outside, but it goes from the ground up.
Gotta go.
And you create a portal, and you see something in the air far off, flying up. You guys
Bye,
head
Lake
out
Canoe.
the portal,
It's nice meeting you.
and he goes, "Oh, I believe she has come to say hello."
Yeah, I would run.
Alright. You guys get through. Well, you have some lightning resistance armor.
Nice.
I can't believe that happened.
What? I charmed a dragon?
What?
Can't believe I charmed a dragon?
No, I
And
can't
we-
believe you guys stole all this shit from her. I actually, the adventurers seemed to expect that you would beat the crap out of her, but let her live. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's weird.
And I thought that you guys were going to like get away with it, and then I'm like, wait, but how does the last person leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, we. I don't know. We had trouble.
They take one for the
We-
team.
Turns out, good meal solves everything.
Yeah, well, you made friends with the dragon, somewhat. That's a very weird relationship to end on. Like, you made friends with the dragon, she likes you, and then all her shit was stolen.
Wasn't us.
Wasn't
Yeah.
us. Can't prove it.
You were all in her presence.
It was those stinky dwarves.
I love that Morpheus was like, "Oh, they're still keeping her busy. Cool."
I'll just load up.
Ooh, that poor dwarf though. I don't think it turned out well for him.
Probably not.
Bye,
He's
Felicia.
Well, he likes large things. He'll die by a large thing.
Yeah.
Actually, that might be like heaven for him.
I mean, he gave him a fish, so
Yeah, that evens out.
Yeah.
That's
He's got that going for him, which is nice.
Hey, all she knows is she sees him and the key.
great. Yeah, and he'd probably offer it back, but
Yeah,
she'd be
but-
pissed off at everything else that happened.
Everything else, yeah, it does not go well for him, I imagine.
So why did
But
we
we don't
steal
know.
the key?
You don't know.
It was just what he thought his god wanted.
It was his MacGuffin.
Ah,
So
well,
if
yeah.
we just tried to take the card in the first place, would it
No, the card wanted you to do something to work for it,
Yeah.
but the rest of the tasks that the adventure set before you to get the card made no sense to me. So I'm like, well, I got to make it extra complicated then. So I'm like, I don't know. There's Mist, and she has a complicated personality. So in the end, trying to figure out multiple facets of how this could work out is what got you the card.
tricking
The
a dragon.
problem solving.
The Joker likes that we tricked a dragon.
that's pretty. That's actually kind of ironic and beautiful.
I gotta remember that dragon. She's gonna be so pissed.
mhm.
So we got the guy I sold the statue to, or the citadel to. Now
Oh, I
a
wrote that
dragon.
down.
Our list is
So-
longer.
So what you're
What?
telling me is there's not gonna be a second date. Come on.
Like I said, she saw you the entire time.
So
that's
remember me
true.
the day she dies.
There's
She
all
has
sorts of
nothing
relationships
against
out there. Yeah.
anyone else.
There was a bonus benefit if you didn't take anything from her and somehow just got the key. Like maybe you bested her in battle and let her live, or stole just the key. Then later on, some dwarves find out that you gave the key to Bag Canoe, whatever the fuck his name is, Kilted Canoe, and finds you guys and gives you a miscellaneous reward that's left up to the GM. But it's supposed to be a magic item that's a level lower than you are at the time.
You got lightning armor.
Right. Who cares?
Yeah.
I like the way it worked out because it was working through relationships and thinking through all of your abilities. That was interesting to me. I'm like, what can happen here? And I'm looking at Edmond's sheet and I'm like, he can't cast in fox form. I don't know.
We did it.
Okay. So I know that, John, you have to leave soon-ish. So you guys get back to the... where are we? Not the landing page. I have to go through my own landing page to get back to the map. It's easier. I'm actually really glad that I made that link. All right, so the key is marked off, and you guys have the juggler. Who is going to hold the juggler?
What does the juggler do?
It's a juggalo. Sorry.
Juggalo.
Stupid.
I'll say Juggalo. Boop boop.
Okay, so the juggler. All right, the passive ability is fucking complicated and doesn't matter much.
Okay.
The activate ability is as a reaction, if an item of one bulk or less falls within your reach, or an attacker fails an attack roll to hit you or a creature within your reach with a thrown weapon of one bulk or less, you grab the item. So theoretically, if somebody gets disarmed, you can grab their weapon. That's the most usefulness that I could think of for it.
That'd be great
Sounds-
for Pagan, probably.
Pagan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that sounds like a raccoon thing to me.
It does.
Yeah, that's the Pagan thing.
The passive thing is if you are not holding two items in your hands, but just one item, then you count as having both hands free.
Oh, cool.
Because you're just
Because
juggling. shit.
you're juggling.
Neat.
Yeah, so Pagan, if you want that, it's all yours.
Sure.
And you have a portal that goes back to Absalom. That was the point.
Excellent.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so now you guys have a choice of opening a portal to Absalom, the Harrow Court, or the place you're going, depending on where you are, what dimension or world. So, like, you can actually be in... Okay, so you can actually be in, like, the Mwangi Expanse and open a portal to Absalom, if you wanted to.
Excellent.
That's helpful.
Or to somewhere else. You guys can change that. But that's where the bazaar is and where the start of this adventure was, so there's people there that have information for you still.
Oh, nice.
That was funny.
That was a
I
great
expected
game.
all of these... Huh?
That was a great game. This whole series is like my favorite game of all that we played.
It's fucking weird and random. That's the fun of it. I thought all of these gates were going to be the same length, the same amount of work to go through. They're not.
Yeah.
Like, there's one here that is simply one room, and you leave.
Let's do that one next.
Opera House. I'll vote Opera House next.
You guys could easily do, like, multiples in one night, depending on which one it is.
Yeah.
This one required a lot of role play. That's why it took so long.
Cool.
But, like, the Star and the Crown... Yeah.
Yeah,
The,
That's going to be probably fighting wild creatures. Unless
Well, the
somebody can
book-
tame them.
The book one is pretty long. The Star and the Crown are pretty short. The shield is fucking long. And the hammer's about medium. It could be short. Depends.
Okay. Cool. I just wait for that dragon to show up.
I
Show
know.
up. Show up
Hey,
at
baby.
Tolo's window one night.
I haven't seen
I'm
you in
looking
a
at her
while.
spells and I'm like, do you have a gate ritual by any chance? Because you're going to try to find this guy.
Oh,
Oh.
please be clingy. Please be clingy.
I think the way I was thinking about her is more like okay, so she has a past in the adventure, and there are reasons that she did shit that she decided with you guys as well. Like, she had a past history with that key and where she got it from and the people that she took it from. But apart from all that, she was having fun. And then the friends of the person that she was having fun with robbed her blind. So she blames all of you for
She
betraying
can't
her.
prove that.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't care what she could prove. She's an irrational dragon. It doesn't matter.
No, we should have left dwarf footprints.
I was the only one that was robbing her blind, and I
Alright.
was flying and invisible.
Pagan, take notes. Next time,
Everyone else was innocent. It was just me.
turn into a dwarf and leave a bunch of footprints.
Okay.
Or keep that in mind. That's in our toolbox now.
I mean, technically, Tolo could play innocent. Like, he didn't know that she got robbed.
Since one of us is wearing the armor.
Actually, he's wearing the armor. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, baby.
Babe, you're overreacting. Calm down. Calm down. Have you tried not being furious and trying to eat me?
You don't remember giving this to me as a gift? Just start
Oh,
gaslighting.
yeah,
Don't you
like
remember
the
that?
dragon.
It was
And
like,
she's like, wait, no, I don't remember that.
Well, you remember what the doctor said about your anger. Makes you forget things.
I made you dinner. You gave me the armor. I love you, baby.
Gaslight a
Oh my
dragon.
Little,
God, this is
little
all the makeup
smooch.
of a broken crap relationship.
Ah, no.
The cat's looking at you judgingly again.
Dude,
No.
for just a second, I thought you were holding that cat. Oh, it's fucking weird. All right, thank you all for joining us tonight. That was,
Oh, that was
weird
fun.
and random.
We didn't have to kill anything.
Woo.
Oh, weird. Yeah, not even the plants.
Well,
Yep.
maybe a dwarf, but we don't know.
Well, we
that
didn't have
was
to kill
like
anything.
that was like a third party killing, and
Yeah.
that doesn't really count.
That doesn't go against our stats. We're still
The good guys.
a good
We're
guy.
still the good guys. All right, thank you, everybody. Good night. Most of us have to go to bed anyway, so thank you for joining us. Jesus.